Memory, and that's
And
hard.
we are live.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're
There's a lot of you have to. Hello.
Oh. Yes, hello chat. Hello Twitch chat. Greetings and salutations.
I'm inside. We're dead inside. It's the D&D Funhouse.
Sorry we're late by about 20 minutes.
Yeah, sorry, we had to take care of a few things before the session. Today, but it's
Maintenance.
fine. Indeed. Some minor maintenance. Luckily, no technical difficulties. At least nothing too bad. But nonetheless. Hello. All right.
Will
I
we
keep
be
forgetting to do
compensating?
that every time when we go up. I keep forgetting to actually share the fucking stream. Or to actually advertise it.
Will we be compensating for the late start?
We might go. I mean, well, of course, we can only go so late because
I mean, it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it ends up being a good. We'll see if I end up getting a good cliffhanger or something by then.
And after the session ends, we can just play rollies for 4 hours.
Got it.
I mean, Dasher will not be there for that, but okay.
Unfortunately, but nonetheless. It's now live.
Wait, wait, have you ever been a part of one of the rollies?
I wonder if there's a way for me to actually set it up so that Discord automatically sends notifications and shit.
I think you would need you'd need a mod.
Yeah, a mod or an extra program. I keep forgetting that. I also need to get fucking mod Discord. Well, I have Discord mod stuff set up, but Twitch mod stuff set up. Because
I mean, what you do is you just get one person from each game to mod.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah, because I've already had a few people offer to do that for me, which I do greatly appreciate, by the way. Because
I mean, I would love to get a mod position.
I've had previous mod experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Plane's already offered during Second Cold Iron Days. Oz also for Bloody Gold. There's one
Regardless of these,
yeah, either way,
shall
sorry.
we speak of the game?
Indeed,
Yeah.
speaking of D&D and segues and Curse ADHD brain, I
I
suppose-
helped.
Indeed. I suppose I should ask the question. Is everyone ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Houses and himbos!
Is this just gonna be the recurring thing now? Is this just the gag?
Yeah.
Is this how
This
we
has
start?
been...
I
Nature, you
know
fail
it
to understand.
has, but
This
it's
has
only really
been the gag.
Look, it's only now starting to sink in.
It's gonna get to the point where we have to name one episode Houses and Himbos. It's just gotta happen at some point.
And on that day, it'll be a beautiful day. But
It'll
we're
be
not.
Why
fucking
do I
there
get
yet.
the
Forward.
feeling this is going to basically be a episode where it's just several dating sessions during a D&D session?
We don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
It just becomes a dating sim.
No.
Anyway.
Who would be the one participating in the dating sim?
Clearly Nox at this point. But
Nox.
I mean-
Nox is the anime protagonist. Nox is the harem protagonist.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Dasher would be a bad end, unless you got a very specific item that you're supposed to throw away for most endings at the beginning of the game.
It's just a fucking.
my
It just becomes a
gosh.
fucking speed run. Anyways, it's Dasher percent.
Any percent speed.
Dasher percent speed run. Anyways,
Dasher percent. It turns out you're not supposed to throw away the mask in Dasher percent. That nerfs all of your gains.
Kind of. Anyways, so what does everyone recall happened last time? If it was important to note.
Lots of
A lot.
fighting.
A lot happened. Yes, indeed.
I got indented into the floor or into the wall.
That is something that did indeed happen.
There was not
Dasher
a
got-
shaped hole.
Dasher got angry at both Farron and Gal, and
I did
has
some healing.
decided that Farron definitely needs discipline, and Gal needs anger management. We're going to handle that. Dasher's going to handle that later.
That was not where I thought you were gonna go with that.
Nonetheless,
I did some healing and some apologizing. Nox's
Where
new
did you-
pastime.
Where did you think I was gonna go with that? That you
I
need to
don't
get
know.
laid?
No, I just didn't think you were gonna say anger management.
oh.
Ah.
Anyways, moving on. After people got the shit kicked out of them and then subsequently healed,
Violence then occurred.
well, after the violence.
No, I said silence because it got quiet.
Oh,
There
silence.
There were many a chill pill taken.
Indeed.
And
Axolotl
then
was given.
Yes, there was a Lotolite that was discovered and introduced.
Ah,
Who
yes.
needed help?
The rage hallucination.
As
Mhm.
Dasher
well,
calls
before
it,
the
yes.
but before the very cute but troubling axolotl-like creature showed up, two dragonborns showed up.
Indeed. It was Nyalheth and God, I could not remember names. It was Nyalheth and Thurnesh.
2 members of the Worm Watchers there to assist Dasher in his
One a
troubles.
monk and the other a shaman.
That is correct.
And they asked whether or not they had extra places for us to put them. At which point we panicked and gave
I
one
did
of
not
them.
panic. I just said you can have my room for the night.
Oh no, I panicked.
Fair enough.
I offered my room, but unfortunately, it was not taken. Also, for some reason, we keep on DCing on, like it keeps on. Wait,
We have someone in chat
are
that
we even-
just had a beautiful statement of you guys just had 4 episodes of speed dating.
I mean,
Uh,
that's technically
they're
not,
not
a
wrong.
false statement.
Okay, sorry.
anyways, after that happened, then the axolotl stuff happened. I do believe one of the monks stayed in Kumal's room while the other stayed in Nox's. No, not.
Not Nox's
They did-
room.
It was not.
They didn't stay in Nox's room, did they?
No,
yes,
they did.
they did.
Yeah, it was
did?
Thurnesh ended up
Okay.
taking Nox's room. Thurnesh
Yeah,
took
the
Nox's
Strahd
room.
was in
Uh,
Kumal's
took,
room. The monk was in
Kumal.
Nox's room.
Yeah.
And Nox is in Alenia's room.
Anyways,
Yes. Which that's another thing we haven't even touched yet.
the axolotl was heading towards our guild hall, looking for the leaders of our guild hall, so that we could get hired. Apparently, we
They
do we
wanna
know what
hire
we're
us-
being hired for?
They want to hire us to deliver an egg in these trying times.
No, that's the payment. The payment
Wait, the
is
payment's the egg?
yes, the payment is a golden goose egg.
Oh,
Like
I thought
a-
that the. Oh, I thought that was.
It is
Oh
a lit-
Fuck that!
No.
It is a
No,
literal
not touching that
golden-
shit. Not touching
it
that
is-
shit.
Is a literal golden goose egg.
Mm. Tempted.
I know the story behind the golden goose egg, and that will lead to someone getting consumed by greed.
All I'll say for the sake of this, whether or not that's actually true, Dasher probably wouldn't know that.
Better gamer.
Yeah. So cease.
Yeah.
Cease and
Um,
desist.
Anyways, Dasher doesn't know what the reward is. He went to bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also Farron stole snacks from the kitchen
Indeed, which is fair.
and was yelled at through Tycoon. After which, while everyone was going to bed, Aggro basically was trying to get Farron to go to sleep and dream. The most I saw was that Aggro was trying to get Farron to read bones.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what was happening.
Like, but almost like
And-
Oracle Bones, basically.
And Farron wanted to find Nox, but couldn't.
Because Nox was in a totally different building.
And then went to Kumal, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I told Gal where I was gonna be. Or did I tell Kumal where I was gonna be?
Oh, I think you told Gal.
I think
Yeah.
you told Gal, and then Gal didn't tell anyone.
Sounds
Anyways,
about right.
No, Gal told Kumal.
Oh, that was...
Farron went to Kumal for guidance on this. And that's all I know because I didn't get that far in the VOD.
Mhm.
Farron
So someone
had
could
some
fill in the
dream-
blanks.
Farron had some dream stuff happen, and I don't really remember what happened after that.
That's where we're at.
All I know
We
is we
ended
have a
in the
new dream
dream
image,
stuff.
apparently.
Oh, and do not forget, most important part. Aggro. Dope ass bird. That was trying to teach Farron divination magic. Thanks.
Also-
Thanks, Aggro.
Now, Aggro was trying to teach Farron how to read.
I don't think that's the case.
I think Aggro was trying to teach Farron how to
Roll them bones.
how bones can actually be very volatile if you throw them in a fire.
I think.
No, he's telling him about divination magic, but that's okay.
Well,
I think we're pretty.
there are multiple ways to read bones.
Not
That's also
important.
true.
I think we're pretty good on the recap so far. There was
If you would please pull up that dream image, Nature.
What dream?
Yeah, what dream?
Motherfucker.
What are you
Oh, no,
talking?
what
What are
you
you
talking
talking about, Dasher?
I was referencing it for the Twitch chat.
They were here.
Which show was here? But here for what? I don't remember.
I was sleeping.
It
Well,
was a dream.
onwards.
It was not.
We're
It was
slightly
not but a dream.
retconning things.
Am I?
Well,
Are we?
Dasher was going to, at about dawn, get Farron up by banging on his door until he answered.
Fair enough. Nonetheless, before we get actually,
So
to the
we're
game proper-
basically retconning the time he gets up.
Okay, so let us roll some inspiration. First roll
Got
was
it.
a 3. First roll was a 3, which unfortunately Kumal is not here. So in that case, I'll re-roll. Next one then is a 2. As much as you've said not it, I rolled a 2, so Nox get a point of inspiration. If you already have 3, you can choose to give it to someone else.
That would technically be my third, so I can take it.
Okay.
I lit a
In that
candle.
case-
Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna light a candle.
Ooh, actually, I could also light a candle after this next roll.
Candle party, let's go!
Candle coven.
It's a scented
Candle
My,
covenant is-
Nope, that's number 2.
All of my candles are outside of their glass jars, so I can't actually light them on my
And then
desk.
that's all.
Mine
So
is
Farron
lemon
gets point of
lavender.
inspiration.
Oh my god.
And so, in that case, I will...
My candle is called Namaste, bitches.
Ooh, that's fun.
Pretty good.
let me-
It says, feeling spiritual AF, and that's the name of the candle, so I can't complain.
That's fucking great.
Anyways,
I mean, it's a very Nox-born candle.
as we start.
It's quite fair, yes.
Wait, that didn't pick up, did it?
I heard you.
I heard your voice.
Oh, Farron's gone.
Oh,
I'm here now because I
Oh, yeah.
had to go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Candleception it is. Thank you, chat.
Candleception. Here
Okay.
we go. Here's the music I'm looking for.
Farron!
But yeah, as you awaken bright and early at the crack of dawn the next morning, Farron, I don't know why that popped in my head. Farron, you are suddenly kind of awoken from your sleep by a sudden like,
I think I'm being yelled at because I banged on my desk.
oh, whoops,
Yeah, I'm being yelled at. Be right back.
whoopsie, and I guess in that time I will actually also light my candle.
How am I 3 stress doing on me?
Good question.
Anyways.
No, there actually will be an answer after.
No answers. It's the gaslighting episode.
My grandmother was worried that I tripped
Well, that's nice.
and needed
Oh,
attention.
thank goodness you didn't.
Oh, right.
The boy who knocked Wolf.
See what you did there, and I don't approve.
Unfortunately, the candle probably won't be lasting for very long. So in that case, I'll actually.
Ah, Dasher, the boy who knocked.
Well, I
Come
tried.
to wake up Farron. Avadi Kadavi.
I just realized that I actually.
A murder cut down there.
Just realized I actually can't plug in the.
Because
because it's been.
It's a
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Gadibba de dibba.
I
We're casting
come,
spells
I-
at each other.
I come back. I don't.
We're casting death spells on each other. Kabuda de buda.
We are
Cool.
literally
Murder
doing a TikTok meme.
Cool. Whatever. Anyway.
I didn't know it was a
Farron.
TikTok meme. I just think it's funny.
Farron, nonetheless, I presume you go and open the door.
I of course do. Do I have bags under my eyes?
You're still rested, like, and for all intents and purposes. Though there's definitely
Just
a bit of
mental
an
strain.
yeah, there's a bit of an intense look in your eyes.
So nothing has changed.
Touche.
So the 3 stress is just there. Alright. He opens the door.
Actually, well, I'll let you guys talk. I'll double check on what's going on with the stress.
Would this be medicine or insight to check if he's actually stressed?
Probably insight.
Wow, that's
Natural
a nat 20.
20.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. I'll look
What
at
the
that.
fuck is with this campaign and all these natural 20s? I love it. This is not me complaining, this is me celebrating.
Nice.
It's hell.
Well, we found the main character.
Could you please not?
Sorry,
I was
also...
referring to how many nat 20s this whole entire campaign has had.
Yeah, after you take a long rest in a sanctuary, such as a village, town, or city, you heal all stress. Reduce your stress level to 0. So technically speaking, that wouldn't apply to tonight, because you just got it, basically, quote-unquote, during or after the long rest, so you would still have that stress. It would have to be, you'd have to continually, basically wait another night trying to rest comfortably in order to remove it.
But I recognize he's stressed, right?
Stress could definitely be a word for it, but there's almost this look of, like... I mean, of course, you know Farron. You've seen the look in his eyes before.
Yes.
But, like, there's this added look of, like... fascination is the best way I could describe it. Or, like, his mind is intently, like... he just experienced something that he's still trying to process.
Did it happen
Like
again?
the gear is still turning.
Yeah, kind of.
Did it happen again?
What?
Did
He
you-
shakes his eyes, like pinches the
Did you-
bridge of his nose.
Did you have a weird dream?
Oh, yeah, first time. Besides, and I looked at Agro before summoning him.
Okay.
After.
Slight change of plans then. You're coming to my room.
What?
Aggro
You're
is just,
coming
like,
to my
He's
room.
like still groggy.
You look
Oh.
you look extremely tense. You need that rubbed out.
Is the heated rock bed gonna help?
Yes.
He looks to his bed. I'm like, I might need to get some upgrades. He'll follow you. I should probably get Agro.
Yeah, Aggro is just kind of like picking at, like, just kind of preening some of their feathers before they look up and just like, oh shit, he's gone, and then just kind of start making their way over into the hallway, following, and they just kind of grab Tycoon in their beak, just pick him up. And
Okay,
start flying
as soon
him
as
over.
Farron enters the room, he closes the door.
Oh,
He does
dude.
not. He does not need Farron in here. There is, there are places where food is stored for when he is when he is trying to do personal stuff. For cooking.
You just hear kind of against the door. There's just a subtle like.
Aw.
Okay.
You should probably let those two in.
There are several places in this room. I do not want that bird in.
He's how I can see through the dream, though.
He goes over to a cabinet, opens it. There's a crap ton of food ingredients in there.
Yeah, mostly like non-perishables, but it's nonetheless.
Farron looks at them like, oh, he's going to sniff that out. Like he has no doubt in his mind. I'm like,
Yeah, you just kind of
closes
peek
the drawer.
Yeah, you just kind of like peek through. Like there's a little peephole that you can kind of peek through the door, and you look over, and you look out the door, Farron, and you just see Agro with Tycoon in his beak, just kind of using him as like a door knocker to just kind of knock against the door.
Oh.
As Tycoon's just kind of looking there deadpan, like, well, this is my existence.
Anyways, I need you to take off your shirt and lay on the bed. I need you to take off your shirt and lay off the bed.
I just need you to stay there for a moment.
And eventually,
I can't believe I'm fucking do this thing. I'm giving him a massage.
Okay. Alright, in that case, roll... What the hell would this be? I suppose just a...
Let's hope to God it's not the thumb, driving into the back kind of ones. I've seen those.
No, this is not that.
Is this, I was gonna say, is this, are we going, tough and intense, or are we just more just kind of, relaxing,
This is more relaxing. This is basically just a deep... This is just a deep tissue massage.
Deep tissue.
Okay. In that case, this would be a
You're going to need to
dexterity?
take a shower after this. Dasher's using olive oil.
Okay, and you got, and I'll just roll dexterity for me. 4.
Can
I'm using
roll
inspiration.
to-
Fuck that.
Do I
Roll
even
inspiration
put olive
for
oil or
yourself.
no?
What was that?
You're getting basted, boy.
Yeah, you're.
Do I even?
Yeah,
I'm asking if do I even know that it's olive oil?
I mean, it's rubbing oil on you.
He-
Anyway.
Dasher later says, "I'm going to need you to take a shower after this or something."
Nonetheless.
Ah,
With a 21, it is surprisingly relaxing. And during the first moments, considering how you kind of slept a little bit weird with your back against the kind of the backboard of the bed, there is a small bit of a pop, right between the shoulder blades. Where kind of okay. But after that, once that one kink has kind of been rubbed out, it's much more pleasant. And you can much ease into it, especially with the heating rock. Nonetheless,
This actually gives me a chance to ask: Are there any scars or tribal tattoos on Farron now that he's shirtless?
the thing is with Farron is that you do see markings of he does shower, but of course that certain part of the air at the back of the you can't sometimes reach because he's not that dexterous. There is sometimes that he tried doing something magical when it came to tattoos. It's just that it was very experimental. It's just that they're very faint and they're not permanent tattoos. They were all just schematics.
Yeah, or
Right,
it either looks like scars or some kind of faint marker indentation where something used to be.
Extremely extremely faded.
Gal, as you're going down the hall, you just kind of see Aggro in front of the doorway to Farron's room. He just kind of drops down Tycoon for a minute, and like kind of flies up and tries to like grab at the doorknob with his beak, in order to turn it, and actually eventually the door just swings open.
Nice.
And then Aggro just picks back up Tycoon and just waltzes his way back into the room.
That's one weird fucking bird.
So, I'm
Right.
going to need you to turn over.
Anyways, as you
After a bit, he would ask him to turn over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
was
he
about to-
turns
I was-
over.
I was about to say at this point we'll probably pan over to elsewhere.
Yeah.
As Dasher is currently massaging Farron and having having Farron have a wonderful time. I'd say probably around this point that Nox ends up waking up bright and early in the morning. As eventually Alenia, you kind of look over to see Alenia also just kind of groggily waking up. They have like as much as the prim and proper, and with the all the makeup, the hair dressed up and everything you usually see, they have the worst fucking bedhead
Hell yeah!
you have ever seen. Like her hair is just like all over the place.
Now that's
As
a
you-
trance if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like apparently like she didn't trance, she slept. Like
Yeah.
looking at this whole situation, she just woke up. Oh, morning. And I guess I end up having a bit of a deeper sleep than I meant to.
When you're tired, you're tired. This I understand.
Touche. And I suppose last night's conversation was a bit nerve-wracking, I suppose. But, yeah.
Times.
Hope you what? Hope you she's still like half waking up and isn't sure how to respond. Hope you enjoyed our. Is it? That's not. This isn't a date, is it? It's not a. Is this how dating works? Or?
I'm not. This is. If I ask you on a date, you'll know it.
Okay, all right. For this sleepover. Yes. That's
Thank you again for letting me use your floor.
Indeed. Oh. I hope it wasn't too uncomfortable.
No, it was more than enough. I greatly appreciate it.
Okay, good.
It was nice to be around decent company for a bit.
Honestly, I think you're the first person I've ever slept in the same room with outside of, Tiala and my parents. So, this is new. Interesting.
Nox is suddenly very disturbed by this information.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the lady's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too much? Is that too much information? Is that the? I don't.
Nope. Good to know. Good to know.
Did I say something weird?
Nope. Not at all.
She's gonna insight.
Fuck.
That is.
Hold them bones.
Hold them bonds.
That is a 19. Nox, if you want to roll deception.
Yep.
12. How's Nox feeling right now?
It's worried because now she realizes that it's not just like, oh, another adult that has a crush on her, but like it's also another adult that has like a very kind of like,
Doesn't have experience?
doesn't have any kind of experience in that area, and is not used to dating people and is not used to getting out and about, and now she's
Right.
very like hyper aware of
It's-
that fact and is very nervous.
Yeah, basically a reality check of just, oh no.
Just like, oh, okay, all right, kid gloves. Kid gloves.
Oh,
Like that kind
Oh.
of thing is what's going on
oh,
in her head.
right. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin this whole experience thing happen. Okay.
Nothing is
I-
ruined. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is ruined. It's just a realization, is all.
I
I'm not good at this either. So
Okay.
don't feel bad.
okay.
I'm not good with people,
Oh. Oh.
so I understand.
I'll be honest with you. You came across as being a lot more collected, at least compared to me, which I suppose is what, you know. Anyway, we should probably.
You also have to remember, I also came off as very collected as I'd cast a help person on one of my allies as a joke, and they very much did not get it. So
That's a good point. That was still fun.
I'm not the
though,
greatest.
But as fun as that was,
Lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. We should probably go have breakfast.
that's a good idea. However, can I pick your brain for a moment?
Sure.
This may come as a surprise or not, but as my party knows, I don't have any connections to the elven side of my family. Nor do I
Correct.
wish to have them. However,
Yeah. At the mention of that, her brow just kind of froze a bit, like, oh.
yeah. However, something recently has come to my attention that has me not exactly concerned as much as it is trying to get in contact with somebody that I don't even know where to start.
You want
And I would like to sit down and cast exposition
Mm-hmm.
on the very little amount of detail that she got from her dream regarding her mother's or her family home
Ah,
where she was born.
I see.
Mainly because I feel like this person would be more notable, considering like medics and doulas are of course going to be easier to recognize from like all families, you know, higher.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly the doctor that I saw right on in the Griffin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Either way, I'll have her roll a history check. Ooh, she rolled really high.
I was about to say, can I cast guidance?
Sure. I'll still take the guidance. But that's another D4.
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
Hey.
All right. That's all right, plus all the modifiers. I believe that is a 22, 23. Either way, more than enough.
Oofa doofa. Okay.
Yeah. She just kind of sits there, like, pondering for a moment, just kind of with her, like as you're kind of going on with this, she's kind of like, she kind of cocks her head, like, kind of curiously before she eventually, like, just kind of, like, she's just kind of, like, sitting forward, like, legs crossed on the bed, like, kind of with her head in her, like, with her head, like, kind of holding her head in her hands, like, kind of on her chin, like, Well, based off of that description, if she was, based on the robes and also the fact that she was basically acting as a midwife, probably was a cleric of the Delidian pantheon of some form. Coming in. At least the cleric in question. As for which saint, well, there is of course a saint of parenthood. I believe that is Saint. Oh God, I'm trying to remember my studies.
No, please don't fret. It's just something that
No, it's fine. It's fine.
it's never been something that I've been searching for in the past, and it's not something that I am actively searching now as much as it is.
You asked me for help and information, and I'm trying to give what I can.
Does she recognize anything about the family home that I've described to her?
The name, like, based off that description, the flowers during autumn. Something does ring a bell about that. Did we visit there when we were younger? I don't. It might have been one of our superiors. Maybe.
I think in the back of Nox's mind, the reason why this is coming up now is she is suddenly acutely aware of the fact that, like, what if there actually ends up, like, being feelings for Elenia or any moon elf ever in the future? She has no idea if that's a sibling.
Ah, yes. Yeah, don't want to accidentally
Because
have
she has no idea who her family is or her
don't wanna
family
have
name.
a Habsburg kind of scenario.
Like, nothing. Like, she's become acutely aware of this.
Yeah, she's wondering. Based off of the description, I don't recognize her as a relative. That's anything. So I don't think you're a long lost cousin. If that's
Always
any
good
sort
to
of- At least from what I can recall from family. As for who it could be, based off of that, sounds like somewhere. It definitely sounds like it was somewhere local. At least somewhere from where I grew up, because that at least description sounds familiar. Let me check something real quick. As she just like starts sifting through some of the books. Tiala might know a bit more about this, but at least we both had to take the same class, so I at least have some of the same notes I may or may not have copied off of her, but that's besides the point. Looking through here. As now I also have to look through my notes.
Oh no.
If they actually look back to the damn family history tree, I'm like, bruh, if you have an entire panel of that, I hope to one day see it.
No, good weather we're having.
Yeah. As I'm doing research into that, we could pan over to Gal if you want to do something in the morning.
Gal has made
Coffee
2 cups
time.
Gal has made 2 cups of coffee, and in his morning stupor, he's forgotten that there's another person in Nox's room as he enters.
Yeah.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Where did you cook your coffee?
In the kitchen.
Oh no.
Noted!
Dear God. He's gonna be a kitchen Nazi. This is what we're gonna have to contend with.
Yeesh.
Did you clean up your mess?
It's coffee!
Yeah.
Coffee.
It's Gal.
It's not much of a mess to clean up, luckily. Anyway.
I mean, if there's any grounds anywhere other than...
God.
But yeah, you open the door, just kind of to seeing. It takes a moment for her to kind of just like get up out of bed, kind of rubbing the sleep from her eyes. You realize that Dragonborn, don't really have the same parts as mammals do. However, she currently isn't wearing a shirt.
Well,
as she
neither
just-
Who are you
Gal,
talking-
So that makes
Oh, the
2 of them.
Dragonborn in the shirt. Okay. I was
Yes.
like, who are you talking about?
Yeah, in Nox's room.
This makes much more sense now.
Well, neither
Yes.
is Gal, so that makes 2 of them.
Yeah, Thurnash, Gold Dragon Moon. Good morning.
Hey, Nature.
Hmm.
I apologize for interrupting, but for the longest time, the stream has been stuck on a scene that it's currently not on.
Hmm?
Specifically, Dasher is not next to his bed on stream.
It's updated
Okay.
for me.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, the OBS or Roll20 and the other same. So for some reason it does that. I don't know why.
Also,
Chad is blaming it on a shirtless Dragonborn. That short-circuited the
Like-
stream.
I
Right.
should be right here, and instead I'm right here on stream.
That's. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's. I go to actually move the token, and then it just pops up of where the token now originally. That's.
Okay, so it's Roll20's fault. Got it.
It might be Roll20 because I'm technically doing this from the same like account. This is basically just in a different window. Like, I basically opened up a new window and just joined as player. So maybe that's why things are being weird.
For future reference, you might need a Wallfly account.
Yeah,
Or
might
something.
have to get something set up for that.
Invest in some Wildfly.
Yeah, which hopefully that shouldn't be too difficult. Nonetheless, for the future. Yes, as Thurnesh just kind of rubs his sleep from her eyes and looks up to you. Oh, good morning.
Hello.
As she just kind of like opens up the the curtains to look at this. Oh, it's Gil?
Gal, but close enough.
Oh, okay. So, yes, sorry, Gal. I believe, yes. Can I help you?
I'm here for her, and he's gonna point over at Typhoon.
Oh, okay. She was, very quiet. Honestly, did not take much note to her. She mainly was just, bleeding, when I went to sleep, so... Yeah, did not bother.
Yeah, well, it's time for her to wake up. And he's gonna, like, kick whatever she's on. He's like, wake up, child.
Yeah, there's like a pile of books next to her that you just kind of topple over, like kind of have onto her. It's just like, Dad, what the hell? She just Dad, I was having just the most pleasant dream about the last book I read, and now you
Dream and two
ruined
sugars.
it. Sure, thank you. You lucky. She like as you just kind of set down the coffee, she just kind of like grabs it kind of with her tail to go to sip it. You're lucky you make coffee well. She just takes another sip. And at this point, Thurnesh, like at the mention of coffee, you see as the frills on the back of Thurnesh's like head just kind of like flare up a bit at the mention of that. Her eyes widen up. Is that coffee?
Yeah, come on.
She goes to get out of bed before she's like, oh, right. And she just kind of like, one moment. She closes the curtain again to actually get dressed.
Spends a key
Make
point
friends.
for quick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah. And then, after a few moments, she comes back out of the room. Did not know they served coffee in this establishment.
No, I do.
Oh, I see. Well, if it is your personal, I would not ask of you to give any that you do not want.
Nah, I can always buy more.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. And she just kind of like does a bit of a like, just a bit of a short bow, in acknowledgement.
And you are... who exactly?
Oh, my apologies. I am, Orake Thurnesh Rashibi. Though you can just call me Thurnesh. Or Thurny. I have also had the nickname.
I'll call you Kay.
That also works.
Alright. Let's go get you some.
As she just kind of waits patiently for the cup. Just waiting for you to brew. Are you making it? Are you adding anything in particular to it, or are you just serving it black?
If she had asked for anything, he'd put it in. But if she said nothing, it's black.
Yeah, she just kind of waits patiently and just kind of looks down the cup. Oh, guess we're having it traditional. Okay. She just takes up the cup and goes to sip. So, you are friends of Dasher?
That's... I wouldn't use friends. Associates. That's the better term.
I
Dasher,
believe
for
the-
some reason, in his room has the weirdest urge to laugh out loud.
I believe the common term would be co-workers?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Good to know. So you do not know Dasher personally?
No. No, I don't.
Ah, I see. Understood. And she just goes back to drinking the coffee. So, what do you do here? Yeah, just like she's just trying to make small talk.
Well, as of right now, I hit things and talk to people.
At least that is something we can get along with. Well, Nailheath usually does the talking while I do the hitting, but point still stands.
I can respect the art of hitting people.
Now, do you like to do quick jabs, or do you like to do big, strong, like she does like a bit of like a haymaker swing?
Depends on whether I'm trying to motor them or not.
Oh, interesting. I am not familiar with the martial arts of this new land.
Death is a sacred moment. It should not be tainted by emotions and pain.
She's just kind of like taken aback a little bit at the comment. That is true. I can agree. You should take another sip. Life is sacred, and at least I would like to prefer, if I'm going to have someone leave it, I would not want to drag it out too long. And hopefully their next life will be more pleasant. Okay, takes another sip.
Saint Carnados have them if she wishes.
She just doesn't say much more after that. Meanwhile, back to Nox. I'm trying my best to try to find where the hell I put this name. Give me just a moment.
You need to get it to me later. That's okay.
No, I can. Hang on 1 second. I might be able to. I think it might be here. As Nox, that's Nox. As Elenia is like going through her notes, kind of flipping through. Count families. Baron. No, don't sound like a Baron family. By chance, do you know how prominent of a? Do you know what type of family your mother came from?
Dox is gonna laugh at that.
Figured I'd ask.
Absolutely not.
Worth a shot. I think you might have had connections with House Yezadar?
Not a great name, but alright.
I will spell that. Oh, excuse me, not Yezadar, Yezadark. Apologies.
I'll stick with my father's name.
Interesting. Most commonly, usually it is the husband who takes the wife's name, which is That's an interesting title. Unless your mother decided to take your husband's, which is odd, but not unheard of.
Highly doubt you know many Druvas in the Moon Elf territory.
Indeed. Indeed not. I believe Druva is a human name.
Indeed.
But yes, from what I can recall from Yezadar, I think they did something with magical... Remember they did something with enchanting, though I can't recall exactly what product they specialized in offhand.
That is alright. To be quite honest, I was more concerned about the possibility of our relation more than anything
oh.
else.
She kind of blushes. Oh, yes, that's also good. That would be good to make sure. Yes,
Clarify, considering it's never been a
Indeed.
concern for me in the past, I figure it's best if we know that up
Mhm.
front.
Though I suppose if technically you were ever to inherit the title from your elven side, you would technically be my superior.
No. Nope. No
I
thanks.
shall return.
In
yeah,
that
it's-
case,
It's
Yep.
weird. It's weird. I know. Like,
I don't
and-
ever want to inherit anything of my mother's. No offense to anyone, but I want nothing to do with her. And Nox leaves.
Okay. Wait. Nox? Nox? As she just like as Eleni tries to follow you out the door.
She'll turn around if Elenia calls for her. Yes? What?
I didn't mean to strike a nerve if that was something that happened.
It wasn't your intention. I find a lot of the time with many elven families, it's all about station and what a name can give you. There's a reason I don't use my elven name, and I never will.
You can tell Elenia seems somewhat conflicted. Just kind of like having a few thoughts running around her mind before she just kind of.
And I mean this with no offense to you.
Of course, it's.
But when people offer me something as a form of, well, you would gain all of this power, that's the exact opposite of what I want. I wanted a family, not power. And I was blessed and gifted with one for a very long time.
You had a family that chose you? I suppose the word would be?
I had a father. A father that absconded with me. Raised me. Taught me everything he knew. I had an amazing life. And then he was taken from me. And the small circle of people around that had grown up with me, that had helped, was suddenly not enough. As much as I loved them, I couldn't stay and be a burden. But I have no other family.
Nox, what's your passive perception?
Pretty sure it's a 16. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yes, 16.
Yeah, in that case, you'd probably notice this. As you're kind of talking, you watch as Elenia almost, like, kind of reaches out to grab your hand before she just kind of tenses it, closes it behind it, like, now probably isn't the time.
In seeing that, she'll reach out and grab Elenia's hand and, like, pat it
Oh.
and just be like, it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. It's just the way things were.
She just kind of tightens the grip a bit and puts one other hand over her, over yours, and just, you know, I suppose in some ways I envy you, pity you. I don't know what the word would be, but I wish I had the words to say right now, but I
There's no pity to be had.
still.
I had
Still,
a beautiful childhood and would not change absolutely anything of it.
true. It is a shame that you. You mentioned that you saw the moment you were born. Do you know why you were separated?
That was never information that I was made privy to. But I have a feeling that if it was ever something that wanted to be searched out, my father made no attempt of hiding. Either of us could have readily been found for anyone that wanted to find us. 42 years without anyone finding you. Kind of tells you no one's looking.
I hope this isn't too invasive of a question, but would you be at all opposed if I tried to do some more research into House Yezadog? If there's anything in particular that might explain what happened?
I don't feel an explanation is necessary. Though, knowing a surname would be helpful in the future. If ever there was a conflict of interests, I suppose. And I wink at Alinea.
Oh, point nonetheless. I'll
Nox is like,
hush. She's blushing. Not even. Whatever. I'll also have to what? Now you got me stumbling on my words. Nox, please.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
You did a multitude of things.
Oh, by the way, shit, I have somebody. Oh, fuck, I got to go. Tycoon?
Oh, okay. I'll see what information I can find.
Good luck.
She's just kind of left.
She's in like.
That couldn't end any time better. That was fantastic.
As
I just realized.
I love that.
Nox just realized she didn't ask for Typhoon's permission to give her room up for the night.
So
she just stuck Typhoon with like.
Oh, okay.
She just stuck Typhoon with a stranger and realized she didn't ask permission because she
Oh,
forgot
no.
Typhoon had moved into her room. So she's
Oh,
like,
no.
"Oh shit!"
Yeah, Nox is just kind of left there in the God. Nox is just kind of not Nox. Alenia is just kind of left there, half kind of still blushing, just confused and flustered at what the fuck just happened.
I think there's only one proper noise that can summarize that whole situation.
What?
Meep meep.
Yeah, just Nox just. Oh shit.
Full sprint. Go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Baron and Dasher have been RPing in the background through text. Which is kind of inconvenient for the stream because they can't really see the whole entire conversation.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how they overlay.
We can summarize.
Nonetheless, I'll probably say it's around this point that the massage is basically done.
After finishing his coffee, Guy would have went to like put on all his equipment and then come back down.
Can I please say that when Nox arrives, she doesn't even go for the front door. She just starts climbing the building to her room.
Yeah, you just run around to the other side of the building, just jump up to climb up onto the fucking balcony, and make your way over that way.
Yep.
Did you do something?
I'll just say roll an acrobatics check.
Not gonna be a good one, but alright.
Actually, well, either acrobatics or athletics, because you're climbing.
Can I try
Actually, yeah,
and
this would be
hear
more
this?
athletics. Either way, 9.
It's not good.
As you go to like,
You should have rolled guidance.
You run around the other side of the building, reach up to climb and grip onto the onto the railing before you hear a bit of a crack, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And the one of the toppers for like the railing just kind of cracks off. And you're like, "Shit!" and you just fall back on your ass. Just on the ground.
Would Gal have heard that?
Immediate mending on. on
Yeah,
the
you're-
house.
Yeah, you're quick. Yeah, you just quickly like. Well, you're gonna have to climb up there to basically reattach it.
Yep. Doing it.
All right. Roll me athletics to climb up there.
Oh god.
Can I roll a
Athletics
perception
is
check
even
for
worse.
this? Or does my passive perception reach
I'll say
it?
with a passive of 17, you hear a bit of like a dull kind of crack and a thud.
I was gonna
A
like
10 now.
It's a 10.
since he's back in the kitchen, he's gonna turn to Kay and be like, "Did you hear that?"
You watch at the moment, like, as you say that, you see the frills on the back of her head just kind of, like, fan out like a satellite dish, just kind of, like, keeping an ear out. Is someone... As there, as
What's
a,
going on?
yeah, at this point, Thurnesh just opens the door and makes her way, and also just, makes her way along with you, Gal, out to the back. And both of you guys are just kind of looking, it doesn't take long before you just look to the left, and you see Nox's legs kind of dangling down from the balcony as they're just kind of kicking, like, come on, god damn it! Eventually, Nox, you manage to, like, get your footing onto the railing to basically just gonna get that last hoist up and, like, roll over onto the fucking balcony. It is not the cleanest, it's not the cleanest you've ever done, but you finally made it. And so both Thurnesh and Gal are just looking up as Nox, you just immediately just put the topper of the railing back on and you just cast Mending to just realign it. As if nothing had ever happened.
Nope, nothing at all. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Did you hear a creak?
I'm a roll perception.
Do I even want to know?
Thurnesh
Hi,
just
Gal.
looks to Gal.
Hello?
Is this normal?
Good morning. Gotta go by. Run to my
Okay. I think I cleaned up everything before I left.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Farron, you might want to tell off.
I think I might need another
Will
cup
do.
of coffee after that.
bust through the door of my own room. Typhoon.
You look into the room. Typhoon's gone.
Dasher opens the door. What's going on?
Is her stuff still in my room?
Here they are. You see a pile of books and whatnot. Though it does look like one of the piles of books have unfortunately been toppled over.
And it would smell like, and it smells like coffee in there.
It does also smell
I
like.
stack him back up.
Nox, what's going on?
Hold on. I stack her books like perfectly over there.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take long. It just
Wait, did Nox just fucking run 2 miles?
Yeah. Like full
I
sprint.
believe it.
Also,
I believe
why-
it.
You know what? For this, roll me a con save.
Why do you look
Nox.
like you're extremely out of breath?
22. You do not take a point of exhaustion. The power of love compels you.
Why do you look like you're out of breath?
The power of needing to apologize to Typhoon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Where's Typhoon? Have you seen Typhoon? Typhoon?
No, I haven't. I've been trying to de-stress Farron. By the way, he had a dream last night.
Okay, be back in a second. I run out of my room, run downstairs.
Okay,
Okay, you run down the stairs.
I'm just gonna make sure that Farron gets a shower.
Also,
Is the bathhouse even open yet?
I was about to say.
That's the real question.
There is no like shower in the place.
Gonna have to take him to the fucking kitchen and give him warm water.
No, we're gonna have to dump him in the well.
Mhm.
No. Don't taint the well.
Just,
Yeah, I was about to say. Are you sure you want mineral water that way, or?
Before Nox makes her way back downstairs, and before Gal, as you and Thurnesh go to walk to leave, you actually do hear coming down from the you hear a voice coming from the well.
Voice from the well?
Hello?
Is it?
The axolotls in
Oh
there.
no.
Is anyone up there?
Alright, let's fucking deal with this shit. Alright, come on.
Hello? It's really
Do
dark down here.
gonna toss a rope. I
Do
guess.
I have my new cup of coffee yet?
You do.
Alright, I can deal with this.
Alright, so yeah, Thurnesh just like, is the well haunted? As he looks over
It
to
better
Cal.
fucking not be!
Be right back. Tiniest bit of an emergency has happened concerning my cell phone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gal, can you get her out of the well?
Alright,
I gotta go.
I'll
Typhoon.
I'll teach the what?
No, yeah.
my
As
God.
you run back inside to look in the common room, you just see Typhoon just sitting in like basically coiled up in one of the dining chairs at one of the tables, like currently with a book like opened up the table with the cup of coffee next to it. Oh, morning, Nox.
Typhoon.
Are you okay? You look like you just ran like 3 miles.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Look like you ran
At least it's a
Are you
at least
okay?
Doc's
Someone in
got
danger?
a good morning workout.
Typhoon, I realized I offered up my room to our visitors, and I forgot we had agreed that you were staying there, and I didn't ask your permission, and I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I have lived in much cramper conditions than that, and honestly, she barely spoke a word to me.
Okay. So, we're good?
Yes. Even if it wasn't, even if I didn't approve, I still wouldn't hold it against you.
Okay.
I'm not
Thanks.
a dick.
Yeah, but that was a dick move on my part, and I...
Nox,
Sorry.
Nox. I've had to deal with Gal for most of my life. You're fine.
Valid point. I'm gonna sit here for a minute.
Yeah, go. Do you want? I would offer you coffee, though.
No, I'm good.
Think that would fuck up your heart.
Yeah. Maybe we should order breakfast.
So I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
How deep's the well?
Probably at least about 60 feet. It's a pretty deep well.
Fuck, I'm going to need more rope. Alright. Gonna take a long sip of his coffee.
I will say there is a bucket. There is a bucket and a winch.
Alright, I
the well.
send down the bucket
Hang on.
and take a long sip of my coffee.
Ow!
Can I roll? Wait, hold on. Me and Des are still up in the room, and he's guiding me to where to shower or
You guys
somewhere
are-
to wash myself.
Yeah. As you're going to like, oh, I probably have to go out to the well, to just like get a bucket of water to clean all this stuff up. You just like at that point you walk out to just hear the.
Ow! Thank you.
I'm like at the bottom, like at the stairs, and then I hear like the echo. I'm like, what? In
Gal?
the
Gal with like the expression of like the dad with 3 kids is just like rolling up the fucking winch.
Okay, I'm in the cup now. Now what?
Just
I
wait.
look to Nox. What the hell is happening?
Okay.
The
Bringing up the
light.
winch.
I guess she slept in the well. I think
After
she
about
got
like
she got trapped down there. I
It's-
don't
it ta-
know.
it takes a
Yeah,
few
kind of-
minutes before eventually you just see like just the head poking out and like the tail is just kind of like barely like kind of stuffed in there and kind of like half sticking out too. Hello. It was actually really cozy down there, except for the climbing back out part.
Aaron
Nice.
kind of feels bad that we just left her in the well.
Gonna
Like,
dump
we just-
Plorp onto the ground out of the bucket.
See this thing just like you kind of gotta shake it a bit to like unclog him, just book, pop out and just kind of splat on the ground. Good morning. You people call it morning, right?
Yes, this morning, but I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Well, that always confused me
Gonna-
because like
Walk.
they always say good morning. Is it like a good thing to be sad?
No, I just need more coffee.
But it's called morning.
Hey, you're right. I never thought about that. Well, time for coffee.
What's a coffee?
It's the best thing you'll ever have.
Oh God! Don't give the Lotta Light coffee. Don't
I'll
give
be
the Lotta Light
judge
coffee.
of that.
Oh God, no!
as Plorp just walks their way in, it's like,
Hello, everyone.
Plop.
Farron's gonna like
Whoa.
he's gonna like go onto like one of the tables, sits himself down, and just he's like he lets you know Nox completely that he's gonna watch it to see how hyper this Plorp is gonna be after that coffee, and just sit back.
Oh no, that's Gal's coffee. They gotta make their own.
Oh, so you're not offering coffee to the Lotta Light? Shame. Damn shame.
How do I get this coffee?
Going to have to take it from a supply that isn't mine.
Plorp just kind of looks over.
Hey,
It looks like dirt water.
hey guys, I'm going to be a tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Something
absolutely.
happens that I will post in the group chat.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Whatever you need to take
Are you okay?
I am
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
It's just something happens that it's gonna be a tiny bit.
Okay.
Wish they luck. But yeah, Plorp is kind of looks over.
Well, suppose I'll have to add that to the list of things to look into while I'm here. Coffee.
You know
we
that
should- You know what I realized we didn't say? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Gal.
There you go.
Kumal cannot join us tonight for chat and all those viewing. He is in the wings. He's currently
Oh, yes.
he's currently viewing best he can, but he's not able to be here presently.
Indeed.
So
yes.
I wanted to make you guys aware of that in case you were like, "Where the hell is our favorite
totally
Cerulean
sorry.
Dragonborn?"
Yeah, I forgot to mention.
So
at the
I just
beginning,
wanted to
yeah.
let everyone know.
Unfortunately, he had IRL things to take care of. But yeah. Hopefully they'll be back next week. Don't quote me on that. But
That's the plan.
But yeah. Either way. No. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, Plorp just kind of looks around.
But yes, you are leaders. Oh yes, I need help.
I think we should have this discussion when all of us are present currently. I think
Ooh.
Kumal had a little bit too much
That-
of the lean, and now he's in a stupor.
What's it like?
I don't think Kumal drinks. I think he's just sleeping.
Like, did he like lean on a wall for too long and now his back hurts?
I don't remember what he was drinking.
Tea.
I did try-
He usually drinks tea.
He could have spiked the tea.
I think he's just taking some much needed rest after yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, tea is good,
Not-
especially with sunshine.
Farron's just leaning back on the chair, heavily relaxed, but he then like mutters under his voice, "I did try to wake him up because of what Agro was trying to talk to me about. So that could have been a thing."
Oh,
Hey.
that also reminds me of another thing. So when I came here, as in, well, I came to this world. I came here from the river. And apparently there was a friend there who wasn't really friendly and tried to eat me.
The river? Outside of the river?
In the river. It was a really big frog. A really big frog that looked kind of sick.
Sick frog.
Really big sick frog.
Got it.
It looked
The
like
town
it
with
was
the
starting
sickness.
to turn orange.
Orange sick frog.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So if you ever go fishing and you see a big frog, hopefully you can help make it not sick.
But you got away okay.
Mm-hmm. I only tried to get my tail.
I'm glad you made it all right then.
You know
Speaking
that
of which, from another... Where did you come from?
Oh, I came from, Oh, actually, can I talk about that? as Plorp immediately turns back to their flip book and starts saying, okay, I could say the name. I come from a place called, Salamandra.
Yep, we definitely need Kumal for
Name,
this one.
name.
Definitely need Kumal for this one.
have I heard of this place?
History check? With
May I
disadvantage.
also?
Gal,
Yeah.
like, something involving salamanders?
Yeah,
Uh,
2. I'm
So,
right
so you know
there.
that thing where like you could just feel the caffeine just like affect your system?
Yeah, that's Gal.
Gal's hitting that part right now.
The
It's
fuck's this guy doing with
like, oh, right,
lizards?
there we go. Now I'm awake. All right, what's happening?
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Farron would be the only person who might be a straight roll, and even then, that's a 6.
What's natural
If-
one?
Damn, if only.
Yeah.
Hold on. If only my familiar could give me an action. Damn it.
Yeah, they got nothing. They
Yeah,
don't have
I'm like,
any.
damn it.
They do
You're
not
not an
have
owl.
any new information.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
they do not have any new information to give. They wouldn't know, but yeah. It's a really cool place. It's where I grew up. All of my friends live there. We take care of, freshwater creatures like frogs and turtles and salamanders. And, we actually got a dragon turtle recently. It was a baby
You
one,
said-
though.
You said this
Fucking Farron
dimension.
spits his fucking food out.
Wait, Gal also spits his food out. Dragon Turtle's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just a baby, though. It wasn't
Oh,
too big.
Gal goes to the Gal gets the flashback stare. Ah.
It was a baby swamp dragon turtle.
Swamp, it's fine.
What's
He's-
wrong? You don't like?
Farron is still pondering on the word dragon.
Do you not like turtles?
Not particularly.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Turtles are
It's
fine.
gross.
Turtles are fine. Turtles are fine. Turtles are fine.
I hope whatever turtles did to you, I apologize. And I'm hoping I can heal this patch between you and their kind.
Well, then they should start tasting better.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm more on the dragon end of things.
Florp just kind of shrinks a little bit, like, oh. I mean,
Guys,
I looked-
Stop scaring.
I suppose.
What?
I suppose you're omnivores, so I guess that makes sense.
I mean,
Quick
hey, the
question
shells
on
are quite
the-
useful.
Dragon
They just
turtle.
don't taste good.
Stop. Let's not talk about eating the turtles, shall we?
Well,
So about
Anyway.
the dragon.
Dragon
Uh,
turtle.
How?
it was a
How?
swamp dragon turtle.
Turtle. Dragon turtle. Ferret.
Swamp
Keep up.
swamp
Turtle.
dragon turtle.
Okay, dragon turtle. How?
How what?
Dragon plus turtle.
Yeah, they're quite dangerous.
How,
Yeah,
how
they're
what?
quite dangerous. Like, how? How'd you do it? How'd they do it?
Well,
I mean,
we-
when they're small.
I mean, it was only a baby, so it was probably only about like. Like Splorp just kind of like holds out their arms like all the way to both ends. Actually, you know the size of that big wooden table over there?
This one?
Yeah, about half of that.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
But still.
It's when they grow up you got to worry about them.
Well,
Those are
this
nasty
guy.
ones.
Well, I believe the story from this guy. People are actually worshiping him. Worshiping
You
the
in a
baby dragon
fucking
turtle as a
right
god.
mind.
They were worshiping
By
it
the
like a god.
spirits.
It was Siakoi. so I suppose that makes sense. They like to worship whatever the biggest thing in the pond is.
Wait, Siakoi?
Once again,
Have I
I feel
heard
like-
of those?
I feel like we are
Uh,
very much missing Kumal at this moment.
It's a history.
I know.
Check.
But I want to roll. I want to make a history check on what, on the whole. Not the. I want to see if this dragon swamp turtle like has any like with anything to do with spirits. Could I roll religion or history?
With the nat 1 for a 6 before, you have no idea.
Damn it.
I think
mean,
I
whatever.
think any more questions would be best saved when Kumal is here.
Yeah, he's the one
Yes.
with the books.
Our diplomatic and wise friend.
So,
Ooh.
I suppose I'll probably have to figure out a good way of getting out of the well easy.
Can we not leave the bucket down with you while you're there? Oh, I guess we could affix a rope to the side while you're down there, making
That
it
could
easier
also
for you to
work.
climb out.
Is there a place with mud around here? She is like Florp just kind of like takes a moment to like kind of try to open the door to walk outside to look around.
Question: when we cleared out the cockatrice nest, did like
Mhm.
we 100% verify that they were gone? Correct.
We slaughtered them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
There
Like
were
we
no
were
si-
100%
there were no
sure.
signs of any cockatrices left.
Could I take the Plotolite to the freshwater area there
Oh, that actually
to
could
see
work.
if it is of her liking?
Sure. Okay. I can go take a look.
Alright, guess
probably
it's time
be
for a road
fine.
trip then.
I could use a bath anyway.
Same though.
Oh, right. You take those. I suppose I always take baths. Anyway, as Plorp just starts walking in a they just start walking in a direction like, let's
Hold
go.
up,
and-
hold up, plop, 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 this way.
We
This way.
need,
Oh,
we, need
okay,
we need to eat there first, lad.
Oh, right. Oh, right, food. As they just walk back inside. Yeah, we'll just say for the sake of brevity, you guys end up finishing up your breakfast.
Now, as soon as breakfast is ready, he's gonna, like, if any of the other employees aren't up yet, he's gonna go wake them up. Like, oh, fuck you, breakfast is ready.
Mhm. Yeah, I was gonna say everyone at this point is woken up. You know, everyone is
It
about
woke.
doing their business and whatnot. And construction's underway and whatnot. But yeah, nonetheless,
Oh.
after you get
Gal needs to have a quick conversation with Aelred.
that is fair enough. God, I'm trying to wait with Aelred.
Alaris.
Alaris, I was about to say Alaris from another game. Yeah, Alaris. Yeah, you managed to catch her quickly. As she's like, it looks like she has about like 4 dishes currently, like in both both arms. Like, oh, what's it?
He's gonna grab some of the dishes. Like, oh, I'm sorry about what happened yesterday.
Oh no, it's fine, Don't apologize. I am pleasantly surprised on how popular they ended up being, and I suppose I'll have to bear that in mind for the future. Save it for special occasions, and make much more of it.
Yeah, probably.
That's,
Probably.
Twice as much. Twice.
oof.
Maybe 3 times.
I'll have to see how much I can prepare with what we have. But yeah, of course I'll have to talk to Korok about that also. Getting that takeover. But nonetheless, I do have work to go to. I have to get these to another table. Because you actually look around, like there are actually a few of the workers, the construction workers that are helping with your building, as well as like some of the people from town actually took the trek out here to have breakfast for the
Yay!
morning. So yeah, she just sets all the plates back down onto the table with a couple of Dragonborn, and she just goes off. Thanks again! As she just she quickly hurries back into the kitchen.
I gotta love customer service. It's the worst fucking thing.
So, is there anything else the party wants to do quickly before actually going off to town?
Wait, we're going off to town? What?
We were gonna chill in the Spellwood Grove for a minute.
I think we're taking her to where. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna chill in the
Oh!
Spellwood Grove, and then just after, like, while making our way through, and the end point goal is the spring. But we have the whole day ahead of us.
Gotcha. God, that's fair. I thought you were just heading straight over to the where the hot spring was, which is like all the way.
Oh,
up
I thought
here.
that's where we were going too. I'm sorry. My misunderstanding.
I thought we wanted to chill with Avi for a minute.
Yeah, but do we want to chill with Avi while we have the Lotolite with us, where that's a possible snack for Avi to take a look at?
Who's go?
Hey guy.
Probably.
Oh, that's a really big bird. How you doing?
Yeah, that's how I see that going.
Hold up. Since they're within the presence of both of us,
And we
probably
always
won't be
bring them food,
them. We just need to bring food,
which they're going to assume is the Lotolite.
other than the lava light.
Just saying, probably safer to do that after we drop the Lotolite off.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is.
So what we're gonna do is go to town, then walk back. Is that what we're
Kinda.
doing? Okay.
Kinda.
Okay.
Hey, we're getting our steps in, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
but
already gotten mine.
Yeah, I will say for the sake of this, as you start making your way through the Spellwood Grove, you do note that, for one thing, Avi is gone. At the very least, Avi is not in his nest currently. As well as also, looking around, actually roll a perception check.
Uh-oh. Make sure my guidance isn't toggled
23.
on.
Ah, shit! I should have used fucking Blubby for that to make it a 25.
Blubby!
Oh, really? Oh, joy, we really needed that extra 2.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't take
Wait.
long before you're like, wait, where the hell did they go? And you kind of climb up into.
I
one
should
of
probably
the-
also roll it.
Gal, you kind
Sorry.
of climb up into the nest. That's another 12. Both with the help of all three of you guys, you're just kind of climbing up into the nest to look around, like where the fuck did he go? And looking around, seeing the various bits and bobs of bones and other spare things in here. It looks like he already left. At least he's already gotten up for the morning to do his rounds. And it doesn't, as you do end up pulling out Blubby, and with your telescope kind of peering out around the place, you do see the silhouette of Avi off kind of like in the field,
there it
circling
is.
around the place. So yeah, he's far away from the Spellwood Grove at this point.
Gonna.
What you
Pop
see up
down.
there? What you? Hey, go.
Yeah. What?
What you see up there?
Bones. And
Yeah, but
necks.
last time we were here, he had several couple shiny things.
Oh, you mean like my sword?
Yes. Anything
bad.
that you made note of that maybe I could negotiate Avi for? You know.
Were there any shinies in the
With
net?
a 25, looking around next to you, looking down at some of the stuff, you see a letter opener. You see looks like a pocket watch of some kind. You see looks like someone like a brooch. Like also like or like some sort of like piece of jewelry that you put on like the chest. Most of these seem more like kind of like either silver or just kind of like reflective, just iron.
Back.
And with
He likes
and,
shiny
bad.
things.
and also with a 25, there is a single gold ring. Kind of hidden kind of amongst like some of the sticks and straw in there. And you actually can see a small diamond at the very tip of it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay, you can add a wedding ring to your inventory.
Gal, what'd you find? Gal, what'd you find?
So there's quite. I'm going to cast exposition on all the things, and I'm going to exclude the diamond. 'Cause
You
that's
found a
mine now.
ring?
No, I said I'm going to exclude the
Yeah,
diamond.
you're
ring.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
the
talking about,
entire
everything
ring
except for the
entirely.
ring.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You just said the diamond, and so I was
I'll
like,
say for this, roll a deception check to basically see how good you are at hiding it. Actually, no, sorry.
roll
at 20 or something.
Actually, this would be sleight of hand.
Could I
to-
get
to
caught up
hide
on
it.
what's going on?
We're taking the Lotta Light to the hot springs so that way she can have a place to, like, rest
Sleep.
and
Ah.
not have to sleep in the well.
Mhm.
And it's also bath time!
Hooray!
Finally.
What'd you say I had to roll?
Sleight of hand to see how good you're at hiding it. Seven.
Hey Nox,
I think-
I'm giving
I
you
think
assist.
even with everyone's passive, it's like, all right, I found this, this, and this, and I think that's everything. And then there's like the bit, like as Gal turns around, there's like the faintest glint of something kind of sticking out of his back pocket.
Oh, is that?
Uh-huh.
Are you giving
Baron
that
just
to
looks to
Catalina?
Nox.
What? No.
Gal,
What? What?
what's that? What's that? What's that?
Something I found. It's mine now.
This is why I
Pretty
should
sure
never ask
that's,
you to do my
uh,
work for me. I asked you to check it out up there, and I see how it is. Holding out. I see.
No,
I
I
see how it
suppose
is.
it-
No.
I mean, I
You
guess it
see,
is
you
finders
asked me to
keepers.
look. No, you asked me to look for the things. You never
said
asked
it,
me to
yeah.
bring you back anything.
I didn't want you to
Baron
bring
just-
anything back for me. I just wanted to know
Baron
what was up
just sits
there.
back.
I know,
Just
and
tell-
this is mine.
He doesn't even tell us what it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm just moving along then. Fine. I see.
Oh,
I mean, it is
just a
finders
wee little
keepers.
ring.
I mean, that is how things work.
I see. I
I'm
see.
sorry. That isn't just a ring. That's a wedding band.
Nox, Farron speaks in
Well,
Orcish.
I mean, I
what a
could-
greedy bastard.
How much would I be able to sell this for?
Doesn't even tell us what's
Uh,
up there. I reply
the
and,
ring?
and
I did
like
tell you
in
what was up
Orcish.
there. I cast exposition.
I
Is
just
it
left
really?
key things out.
A lie of
Uh,
omniscience is still a lie.
I'll say, Gal, do you have proficiency with gem cutters tools?
No, but I am a criminal.
In that case, this would be an intelligence check.
Yeah, fucker.
As a smuggler, I would like to
Hey.
assist.
That's a 15 in that case. Let me actually look real quick.
I did deal a lot in
Orcish
fencing
conversation.
and
Yes.
That's fair. That's
selling
fair.
of items.
Nox will reply in Elvish or like in Orcish. Yeah, I know. Didn't even share with the group. I see how it is.
One thing that
Nah,
you
he
know
then tells you in Orcish. You see why I threw the punch now?
I do. I
it
can't
doesn't
say
take long
that you're
for you
not
to
justified.
realize, looking at the ring, rather than being diamond, because diamonds are a bit expensive, considering the whole situation in New Arcaster with the Kinerethi. This is probably more likely some form of quartz or otherly similar, like less precious but still pretty looking gem. Nonetheless, considering it's a gold ring, that would still probably run you about. Trying to find where the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna turn Blubby into a fucking magnifying glass while he does this.
Nice.
Farron, just as a heads up, next time you feel like going to challenge Gal or anyone for that matter,
This
give me a
ring
heads
would
up
prob-
first.
Yeah. The ring would you'd probably be able to
Oh,
pawn it
you
off for
see a
about...
fucking wild grin.
The ring, you'd probably be able to pawn it off for like 250 gold.
Can I give
Damn.
Farron like a low 5 on the sly?
Gal's
I'll do sleight
not
of
paying
hand.
attention, and all of a sudden he's gonna be like, "Motherfucker, this isn't even diamond." Still was something.
I'm gonna cast guidance and I'm gonna slide a hand. Me
Would
a
it
high
be
five.
Would it be worth the
it's
same if
bad
you
for
removed the
both.
quartz?
It's loud.
What?
It's the loudest high five you've ever heard, and we were trying to be
Yeah.
stealthy
What are we
about it.
doing?
Could you both please not clap over my conversation?
Fair enough.
No, but I think it's funny.
Is
Anyway,
it still worth the same if
Weren't we
you
looking
remove
for
the
something?
corpse?
No,
We're
it's
still
worth-
headed in that
It's
direction.
worth quite a bit, but it would have been worth more if it was diamond.
Either way, actually, I suppose it would be Gal that actually notes this. As you're just kind of like stepping away a bit from the party to just kind of like take a quick look at the ring to appraise it, you actually do hear something.
Is Avi mad?
No. Well, it's not Avi, by the sound of it. However, you do actually hear something.
Is it the frog?
Alec perks up his head.
What?
Do you hear that? Birds of some sort?
Okay, out of character, I heard a sound effect just now.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
it was meant to be quiet, but
That
Where's it
sounded
coming
like
from?
that sounded
That
like
sound-
the wobbling of wire. Like if you have a stiff wire and you just
What's up? Okay, oh, wait. Are you talking out of game?
no, that was in character.
Interesting.
Shut up, I can't fucking hear it.
Roll perception check, Gal.
Can I help him?
Do you have proficiency in perception?
I do.
In that case, that would be a soft 20. In that case, as you kind of like take a moment to listen, kind of like walk a bit further out. Actually, as this happens, as
Proficiency are the ones in bold, right?
well, it is.
Yes, okay. Making sure that I had that correct.
Either way, I'm probably also going to change the music.
Gal's gonna put the ring away. In like a coat pocket.
Oh, right, should have actually. This will probably work. So there we go. Unable to play track. Come on.
Does not like.
Nickel difficulties.
Fucking...
Please stand by.
There we go. Turn it down a little bit for the audience. But there we go. So, oh, now it's disabled again. Damn it. It takes a moment, but as you kind of like peer out to listen again, you hear it almost. It does sound like a creature of some kind, but nonetheless.
A friend of yours, perhaps? Nox is going to ask the Lotolite.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
from?
Is it getting
it's-
closer?
It's less that's going closer, but as Gal's trying to like move in the direction of the sound, you know, it's slowly getting louder.
Okay.
And as Plorp's gonna perk up. It's nothing, at least that I can recall. I didn't bring anyone here.
Curious, making sure that we're not firing off when we shouldn't.
And Gal with the 20 perception from before. As eventually you just kind of like clear through a clearing and looking down, probably about 20 feet off in a bit of a smaller-ish clearing amongst the spellwood trees, you can actually see this creature.
Oh.
Blue feathers!
And it's about the size of like it probably stands about the height of like a medium-sized dog.
Though it's currently kind of like it's currently kind of on its side, and currently it seems to be kind of like scraping at the ground, looking like it's trying to stand up.
Is it injured? Can I check to see if it's injured?
Roll medicine.
Medicine.
How far out is it? Or is it just right in front of us?
About
18.
about 20 feet off, in like the clearing. 18. Looking at it, you can very clearly tell, like, as it's trying to put weight on its second leg, it keeps basically giving. You're pretty sure the other leg is presumably either broken or is very seriously injured.
Wait, can we try and figure out what this thing is?
I will say, for the sake of this, I don't. None of you have ever seen a creature that looks like this.
If I reach out towards it, is it immediately like shying away, like afraid?
Can I roll a nature check?
For
Identifying, because I'm proficient in nature.
I mean, I'll allow you to roll a nature check, though I will say for this, you have never seen a creature before that looks like this. You have never seen a creature like this.
Alright, reading book description, so I could be wrong. I'm completely fine with that.
Actually, this would be survival. Pardon, this would be survival.
Oh, survival?
Nature.
Oh, proficient in that too. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I didn't overdo the clicking. Oh,
No.
well, never mind.
Either way, as you kind of go out to reach out a hand, it kind of gets like, it kind of starts to try to scramble a bit more, and
That's what I was worried about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to panic it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, go ahead.
Yeah. As you're kind of looking at this thing, it also looks like the feathers on it, the feathers on it also seem to be like either like matted or kind of damp. Almost as if like, the best way to describe it, it's almost like it either like fell into the river or like, or something else along those lines, and basically got injured like either in the current or somehow got caught in something, and then basically ended up being able to wash ashore and then dragged its way up to this point.
Having a sudden moment of clarity and concern, I want to immediately look for predators around us.
Roll perception.
Oh boy.
I'll give you the assist.
25. You're kind of like keeping an eye to this guy, because luckily you are in a bit of a clearing. And you're kind of looking out in all directions. Your eyes do catch on the silhouette of Avi in the sky, still over way off on the horizon, still in the field. Before eventually you do see them like dive and drop, and presumably they've managed to just catch something.
Yeah, but this isn't his work.
Right. I'll say looking at it with the medicine check, it doesn't look like you don't see any bite marks, like you don't see any bite or scratch marks on the leg. It looks like it was basically either like an impact, or if like whatever kind of like minor bleeding is there, basically were injuries sustained from like either basically got tumbled into like heavy current, and then either like its leg got caught in something and then twisted the wrong way.
Al,
Yes?
do you have any kind of ability to ask this creature what happened?
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Isn't it hatchling? This is just one giant tall bird.
Okay. Do you say anything to the creature?
Hey there. So no there, lass.
So he can't communicate with it?
Nope. Presumably it is a creature type other than a beast.
Huh.
Does it look like a baby or something?
Are we even able to read that? Like that it's not just the beast?
With
Because he's not able to talk to it?
Yeah. With the 9 for the survival check from before. I mean, of course, this is an avian. This is an avian creature.
I didn't make one.
Well, yeah, this is for what Farron kind of looking at it. If you also want to roll a survival check looking at this thing, absolutely.
I'd also like to make a survival check, looking at this thing.
Well, is it a hatchling?
Yeah.
Can we at least tell it that? Or no?
For both Farron and Nox, looking at this thing, it presumably is an adult of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah. At least it's at the very least it's not a hatchling. Like you don't really see much of like soft downy feathers or anything like that. Like it does seem to have quote unquote like flight feathers on its arms and stuff like that, as much as it does not look like it can fly. As for the 15, this. It's weird. You've heard stories of creatures called like axebeaks, which are sort of large predatory terrestrial birds. But these are much smaller. These are much smaller. Like I said, this is about the size of like a dog. Axebeaks are usually about the size of like almost basically like an ostrich, or a small horse. And this thing looks at least. It doesn't look like a predator. Though of course those claws, especially on those feet, would if it kicks you, that's still gonna hurt.
Gal's gonna cast Exposition.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite spell. I
Love it. I
need
love
to-
it so much.
I'm worried it might be more injured than I can tell initially, but
I mean,
I'm going
at
to
that point, it's,
try.
it's survival of the fittest.
I can't remember if it's healing word. It's healing word, right? I'm pretty sure healing word is the one that doesn't require touch.
Yep, it
it's
would
really-
Yeah.
from a distance of 60 feet. Yeah. And I will say for the sake of this, with the medicine check from before, you could tell that this is a major injury. This is something
Yeah.
that that normal
Okay.
healing magic wouldn't. Like if you cast healing on it now, it would basically the bone would heal wrong and it wouldn't set properly.
Okay, well then scratch that since I would know that.
Yeah. That's fair. Like yeah, you.
And
would
it's
need
big?
To, like I said, it's about this. It probably stands about like 3 feet tall. Like if it stood up at like full height.
I don't think there's much we can do for this thing.
I disagree. I think it needs some aid. Instead of casting healing, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on it.
Oh, okay. In that case, it is going to make a.
Oh, each humanoid.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Oh, only humanoid. Shit. So it wouldn't work for it at all.
Hold up.
I forgot. Huh.
Yeah, group of people only.
Mhm.
Psionic mind. Do you need assistance?
Ooh.
Ah.
They do not need to know the language. They do not need to share a language.
Yeah.
But it must be able to.
Oh
understand
yes!
but it must be able to understand at least one language to comprehend. Which, but basically at this point, as you try to start communicating, basically all you can hear in your mind is like chirping, very aggressive chirping, as it seems to be just kind of like struggling a bit, and it seems just really confused and afraid.
Well, it's feral. Does not know any languages.
Doesn't mean it's feral, but doesn't have any interaction with humans for sure.
Dasher.
You can see it keeps trying to put the weight on its one leg to try to like basically stand up to get away, but it keeps kind of stumbling.
Can I take out a ration and just like stand close, like as close as it will let me, and just like sit?
Roll animal handling with disadvantage.
Shit. Gal, do you mind
Gal.
helping?
I'll help, yeah.
And this, if he's
Thank
helping,
you.
this would be a straight roll.
And Farron, can I ask a favor?
Yes. I cast guidance.
Mm,
Yes.
22.
What type of ration do you pull out, if you don't mind me asking?
I assume that like most of my meat ones are probably used up,
Yeah, probably.
most likely, because and then I ate all the fresh ones, so it's honestly just kind of like any
Like hard-
seeds, nuts
like
I can
hard,
find.
like hardtack or like
Yeah.
grains.
Like I said, seeds, nuts, grains. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have
Asher. Give me a sec. Need to quickly check something. Frack. Does anyone have a bowl or something?
Why would we have a bowl?
So I could give it water? Pulls out the water skin.
Valid point.
I can make smoother. I can make coarse earth slightly smoother.
Do
Make a
it.
little
Make it into a
divot.
bowl.
Do it,
Yeah.
but not.
Yeah, as
But
you
carefully.
But yeah, Nox, as you pull out basically the rations of like kind of like trying to break apart some hardtack and like get some of the old, like dried nuts that you have, and try to like basically hold it in one hand as you just kind of kneel down, kind of closer to it. The struggling just starts to kind of slow a bit as one of its big eyes just kind of looks up at you for a moment, kind of like looking back down at the food and then back up at you.
Dasher is going to take his shoes off,
Okay.
and he is going to try to make himself look as small as possible.
I will say this
Does
will be
he-
This will be another animal handling check. Straight roll. 4. Yeah, as you start to
Fuck.
take a step closer.
Please help someone.
I don't have proficiency in animal handling, so I cannot help you on that one, friend.
Inspiration.
Oh yeah, that I have. Does anyone else have more than one?
I
Inspiration.
do. I'm trying
can
to
only-
save them
you
for
can-
something
Yeah,
big.
we should
can only
definitely.
use-
Alright,
just
I'll
save
do this
them.
one
You
for
can
the
only use the one
homie.
per
I'll do
roll.
it for the homie.
Yeah, only one per roll.
I'll
So
do
in
one
that
for the
case-
homie, and I'll
in
give
that
my
case-
inspiration to Dasher.
In that case, reroll. Reroll, Dasher. 7.
Damn it!
Well, hey man, I did what I could, man.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
It does look as it kind of like tries to tilt its head kind of up to kind of look forward at the food at least that Nox is holding. As Dasher takes a step forward, they kind of like their head immediately jerks to look back at them, and they try to like back up a bit and kind of tumble over themselves.
I will
And
back
pick up
off
some dirt.
immediately.
That's it. I'm gonna.
How big is this thing again?
I wanted to.
It probably stands somewhere between 2.5 and 3 feet tall.
Oh.
Like,
So as big
I'm
as
not-
Agro, technically?
Just about, though a lot of that is legs, granted, but
I am not going to make any sudden movements, but I am backing away.
okay.
I looked at Agro.
Yep, after you do that, it starts to kind of somewhat settle again. As at this point, it's kind of like half sitting, while the one kind of bad leg is kind of splayed out to the side.
Is it making any attempt in getting closer to me again?
Wait,
It's
Gal,
trying to,
I have
it is-
an idea.
It is
What
kind
was
of
your
like
idea?
it keeps trying to test the weight of its bad foot, and it obviously keeps repeatedly failing.
If I
Maybe.
do a scoot, does it get spooked?
You move a little bit forward. It doesn't.
I
move.
say if you use animal, if you could speak to Agro, maybe Agro could talk to the bird. And we could be like this telecommunication kind of thing.
It even works?
already.
Agro just looks over at Farron like, the fuck, man?
Can you?
Ah!
Well,
You could try.
I've already used my free one, and I don't feel
Aggro
like
just
wasting
shakes
a
his
spell
head.
slot.
Oh, that was my guess. There goes my idea.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Lorp,
What did you
know
say
what-
when I asked if I scooted?
As you scoot further, it doesn't scoot back. It stays.
Gentlemen,
Or-
if if you don't mind holding for a second, I need to be able to touch it. And I'm just gonna
Alright, Fern drops
slowly,
everything.
like as slowly as possible, just keep inching my way.
Okay.
Larp, do you know what this creature is?
Starts flipping through the book.
Asking the native.
All of the things I deal with live in water.
Ah,
This doesn't live in water. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Unless.
Will it
Unless it's
let me
really-
get within touching distance?
This will probably take another animal handling. Straight roll this
Shit.
time. Not a disadvantage, but still.
Okay.
Gal will help.
Okay. This time, I'm gonna touch myself and give myself guidance.
Mm-hmm. Alright, luckily that is a 23 with the help of Gal. As at this point, Gal is kind of less like... It's less that you're coming forward and more so that you're just kind of like keeping everyone else back so they don't like accidentally like step on a twig or do something to startle it. Just kind of basically letting Nox have the room, if you will.
Freeze, fuckers!
Yeah, exactly. As Nox slowly makes their way forward, and they, the bird-like creature, looks up at you, looks down at the food in your hand, and like tries to reach out their neck to try and peck at it.
The second its beak comes in contact with my hand in any way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna try something different.
Oh.
And something that she's never cast before and doesn't know if it's gonna work.
oh no.
I'm gonna throw down a lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration. Unfortunately, I believe it is greater restoration that would have to deal with major injuries.
I had a feeling that
question.
was the case, but I'm still gonna say that like
Yep,
I
it was
spent
worth a
it
shot.
and tried because
Yeah.
like
Let-
I wouldn't have known that it wouldn't do
Mhm.
that.
Let me guess. Were you trying to clear paralyzed as a condition?
No. I didn't know if lesser restoration would at least give it like enough of a boost to where healing wouldn't hurt it more. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I'll basically for the sake
I'm
of
gonna-
this, you would need to actually.
I wasted the
set
spell.
you would need to set the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. However, as you do kind of basically reach out to put it with one hand, it does immediately kind of flinch a bit before the magic kind of takes effect, and it kind of calms down a bit. As the kind of
fuck do you-
sensation, that sort of brief kind of pulse of divine energy goes across its body, and it kind of relaxes a little.
Alright, so what the
The
fuck
leg is
do we
still
want to
the
do
leg
with
is still
this
obviously
thing?
broken, but you know.
With my medicine check, would I know how to set it?
You would definitely. Do you have a healer's kit?
I do, I think.
And we also have all those healing tonics and shit.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
I
either
do.
Healer's kit or herbalism kit.
I've got my herbalism kit for sure. I've also got
herbalism
my
kit?
salve and things.
If it is an item that heals hit points, that unfortunately wouldn't do much here, as this is a major injury. This
Wait,
it
hold
would,
up.
It would have to be,
Don't
it
we
would have
have
to be
that-
a dressing of some kind.
Don't we have that white something that's specifically made for
The Arctic
like,
Moss bandage, yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, that
But it
one.
also heals hit points.
Hmm.
Well, I remember Nature has said multiple
well, no.
times that that's not for basic injuries. That's for like broken bones and shit.
Yeah.
Well, if it's just the plant, you actually have to basically process it. in
No,
order
I
to
already have
use
it as a
resistance.
bandage. I've gotten
Yeah.
2 total.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Basically, when that happens, you would have had to choose if you were either choosing to make it into a bandage or making it into another like healing salve.
No, I have 2 Arctic Moss bandages and 1
Okay.
green moss salve.
In that case, that can be used to help to treat the major injury. So then in that case, using that on top of the herbalism kit here to heal it, I'll probably say if you're using the item, you can double your proficiency bonus.
What am I rolling then?
It would be a wisdom check using your herbalism kit.
Okay.
Because medicine.
That?
And that is along with that's you're doubling your proficiency
not great.
bonus. So that's a 11.
My proficiency bonus is 4, right? No, my proficiency bonus is 2. Duh. Stupid.
Okay, so in that case it would be another. In that case, that'd be another 2, so that's a 10.
Yeah. Not great.
Let me double check the rules on major injuries.
Must help the burb. The poor burb. He's
I got no
struggled.
inspiration to help you on this one.
Oh, shit. Can I roll inspiration?
In that case, I'll reroll. And then just add 2 to whatever the roll is. That's a 14 then.
Much better.
Creature who failed. Let's see. Creature's injured. Creature with message to avoid complications may rest special healing.
Well, good thing we didn't leave this up to Gaff.
I would have left already.
No, he would have
Okay,
mercy
so
killed it
this
first.
is a broken limb. Alright, so that would be the DC to heal. Okay. In that case, with a 14, they do kind of start they do start to move a little bit. As you start to basically hold down the leg to properly set it and treat it and whatnot. Though basically after you try to start soothing the creature and try to make sure to hold it still, at least to hold the rest of the body still for a moment. As you're kind of one hand keeping down the leg while also taking the stuff from the bandage as well as the stuff from your herbalism kit and sticks nearby to basically get a splint. And you manage to get together a makeshift basically splint to keep the bone of this leg together properly.
Yeah. And I used 1 Arctic Moss bandages.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, you can decide to heal it if you so desire.
Yes. Now I'm going to go with the... Wait, I gotta always double check. I can't remember if Cure Wounds or Healing Word does better.
Cure Wounds is the
does
better
better,
one,
but it's
Cure
touch.
Wounds is also touch.
Yeah. Since I'm there, I'll Cure Wounds it then.
Okay. Yeah, you
Let's
finish
do a
off.
cure.
You finish off the treatment of the leg with a quick prayer to Saint Hypnosia as
Nice!
you plant your hand on basically the thigh of this creature, and once again as there's another wave of divine energy kind of pulsing through the leg, you can see it start to move its leg again properly, as it does try to go to stand up, though obviously it does seem maybe kind of staggers a little bit because it's still very recently healed. Yeah. And so it kind of staggers, but you manage to basically catch it to hold itself to basically let it walk. As it's moving a bit slow. It is moving a bit more slowly, but still definitely seems excited to actually be able to walk again.
Yay! Yay!
And
Can we tell if it's omnivorous?
With the nature checks made before, looking at the creature, it presumably is a obligatory herbivore.
That's why I went with nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nuts.
Though it might be able to eat meat, you're not sure.
Don't know.
Not risking it.
Please do not attempt.
Yeah, no, not risking it.
Please do not attempt. Please do not attempt this area's version of mad cow disease.
What is that?
You feed the bird chicken.
No.
But yeah.
I said
sorry.
my chick is nothing but crack.
Well, did you just say what? Are you referring to the disease or an actual cow?
But yeah.
I'm just
as
happy
you
that the
guys
bird
are-
can walk.
Yeah, as you guys God damn it. As you guys are kind of talking back and forth, you watch as the bird kind of like kind of half walk, half hops its way. Looks like it's heading kind of back towards the river and kind of starting to look towards north.
I think I did as good as I could.
Does it?
So
Does
we're
it look
about
like
like
it's
right
about to cross the
here,
river?
right?
You guys are about like here. And it's
Oh, okay.
like basically heading north from here.
Ah.
Hopefully it
That
takes
may-
it a bit easy.
Well, we should get to
That-
move on.
Yeah.
That creature
you
may
do
or
look-
may not have been from across the river.
Mm.
Could
Yeah.
be.
Either way,
How did-
the creature looks back at you. It does look back at you, Nox, and starts makes a few chirps before just kind of like hopping again forward and looking back at you again.
Does it seem like it's trying to like ask me to come with it?
Maybe.
Can I roll animal handling?
Or insight, I
Uh,
guess?
You want to insight the bird?
Yes, I don't know.
Can I still
don't know what
animal
it's
handling or
doing.
no?
I think
I was
Yeah, if
just
you-
gonna let it go, but if it's asking me to come with it.
If you want to roll insight, go on ahead. 20.
Dirty 20. Another dirty 20. Dirty 20s all around.
12. It's a bird. Dasher, it might be a bird.
it could be a bird. The fuck's a bird?
The fuck's a bird. But yeah, with the
Is this
soft
a donkey?
20
No, here's where Dasher's mind
this
is
a
at.
donkey?
Did we just help a familiar?
I don't know.
And as you, God, as you turn to look back, back at the bird, Nox, you think it's trying to get you to follow.
Do we have time for a detour?
I mean, if it's going towards
Looks-
the river, I know at least know that somewhat decently.
Oh, I can at least wash myself in the river.
I think that was
too.
the plan at the hot spring, but
I've actually have a question concerning the river that has been on my mind. So from my understanding, there's a lot of large fish inside the river.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
a very sick frog.
A
Specifically,
really sick orange frog.
specifically, there's rumors that eating the meat from these fish can have life-altering effects.
What?
Why are you trying to eat drug fish?
What?
While this conversation's happening, Nox is just like slowly, like 1 foot at a time, just like inching
Yeah, he's
towards the
following-
bird.
Alright,
I
following
got
it.
you, Nox.
This has been a
I'm-
plot hook for
lead the
Dasher
way.
this whole entire time.
I don't.
God damn it.
I don't.
I'm listening. I'm just following the bird.
I
gonna go.
don't know who told you about fish that can make you immortal, but like,
I said life-altering effects, not immortal.
Either way, if they do exist, I don't think they live in this river. They can get really big though.
Like, how big are we actually talking?
Bigger than me.
How about bigger than me?
Maybe about as big.
That fucking child's play.
Maybe a bit thicker. Yeah,
That
as
sure is
everyone's
needy.
like as everyone's kind of
That-
wrapped up in this conversation, like I'll realize that both Nox and the bird are gone.
And Farron.
Gal was
And
following.
I'm following.
Oh god.
Gals
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we were altering
Okay,
our
okay.
course to follow.
Gotcha. In that case, you're following. And eventually you guys make your way to the mouth of basically where this creek meets the river. And you're realizing at this point, while it isn't like, river rapids level, it does seem to be a pretty powerful current. Look like it's making its way, heading its way northward. Or northeast. Northeast-ish word. And you see the bird kind of looking at basically out at the river, kind of across it. Kind of looking back at you and looking back out at the river as it tries to dip its leg into it before just kind of backing away.
Are you worried about the river? Do you need help crossing it?
Gal's currently stopping himself from trying to do so. It's like holding himself back.
Yeah, it takes a moment to try to take 1 or 2 steps in the water before it steps back again.
It needs help crossing. It's trying to get home. How did you get all the way over here, friend?
Probably washed downstream.
It's currently calling out to the other side of the river.
I don't know what we can do here unless one of us is willing to swim across.
Can I do a perception check to see if any of its kind hear or start to
Respond?
respond to the call?
I want to help with that. I'll help you, Farron.
Oh,
roll
No,
for
I'll be helping you. I'll
Dasher-
be helping you. You have a better perception than me.
Dasher is breathing deep, and he looks a little bit agitated, trying to calm himself down.
Are you worried about the fish?
I don't want to go across the fucking river.
Oh no, okay.
No one does.
Guys, wait! I know what we need to name the VOD now.
What?
What?
We found Kevin.
That's a good one. I won't lie. That's a good one.
I would argue crossing the fairy
15s.
sticks,
You have guidance.
like river sticks, but fairy or
But get
crossing the
guidance.
pixie sticks.
I think we found Kevin more.
Okay.
16.
Is it 16? Anyone else rolling perception?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm assisting.
Farron
Gals-
helped me.
Gal's preoccupied.
Disadvantage. 16.
Same
Still at
as me.
16. Damn. Okay. So I'll say with the 2 16s, as you guys are keeping an eye out, you don't see anything you don't see any sign of movement on the other side of the river. Though, wait, was that something in the water?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's why it's not crossing.
Actually, hang on, let me roll something real quick.
Can I get in front of the bird and back it away from the water a little bit?
Okay.
Dasher is holding an action.
In that, I'll say for the sake of this, unfortunately, you don't have the chance to hold an action.
Damn.
I need to check something real quick.
I was just about to say Gal's slowly inching closer to the water, not paying attention to anything.
Yeah,
No,
basically, yeah.
The
Nox,
water's cold to him.
Nox, as you move to kind of get in front of the birds and kind of put yourself between you and the river. Let me actually check the modifier for this. Does a 16 hit?
A 16, if I remember correctly, does not.
Okay. So all of a sudden, this large wet pink tendril reaches its way out of the water and tries to grab onto your arm, kind of suction cup to it before you manage to kind of punch and rip it off, as it shrivels up and curls back into the water, as coming out of the water from the lake, from the riverbed in the mud, you see the biggest frog you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Is it orange?
Faintly, and I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Focus!
Yeah!
Focus!
Baby!
Frog battle!
Give me a
Fair
moment.
enough.
Let me grab an NPC token for the Borb.
Why does it
Oh,
always
wait.
tell me Nat
Of
20?
fucking
Nat
course.
20!
Nat
Swap over
20.
to the smaller map. Oh wait, it probably wouldn't have the things on it, would it? The location.
So that being said, we are going to have to re-roll just to give our tokens the proper initiative.
Oh, yeah, it's... actually, I'll say for the sake of this, for the two 19s, this has been an idea I've been experimenting around with. You guys can take your turns at the same time. Or you can You guys can strategize...
Wait, is Typhoon here?
Hang on, we'll see in a moment. Actually, Typhoon would be here. They've just been kind of in the background
Okay.
watching as all this happens.
Reading a book.
Let me change the music real quick.
Frog battle!
Ah, yes, finally combat.
Hags unite!
Wait, hold up. It's
We're just hoogs.
Hoogs.
Hoogs!
Hoogs. We're just a bunch of asses without
Alright.
the A's.
Gesundheit.
So, you guys can move your tokens as you see fit, as in where you guys would have been basically as combat starts. However, once you guys have done so, that's when I shall reveal, everything. Then I shall reveal the frog.
I'm right there where I would have been.
Yeah, I believe Nox was in front of everyone.
Yeah,
with
but
the
Gal
blow
was like
behind him.
casually getting closer to the water, just
Yeah.
not paying attention.
Fair enough. I think Gal would have been like either next to Nox.
Actually, I probably would have been on this side next to Nox.
Fair enough. Either way.
I'm definitely right beside Nox because
excellent,
I
pretty
wouldn't
good.
be able to give her assistance without it.
Yeah, because you guided me. You touched me, so you would be on my other side then, yeah.
Reach out and touch me.
Then I would have been over here.
Alright,
Where's
that is
Agroth?
a Nat 20. Kumo
Ooh,
is
boy.
not here. That's a Nat 20 for Dasher. Farron.
Holy fuck!
is a 19.
Poor man! Tycoon are the same size!
Orb is
I-
much smaller than Typhoon.
Yep, Plorp is a small creature. Actually, I just realized the
At least
creature... the creature is
I'm-
also... the bird
I
is
think
also
I think
small.
this creature might have shit taste.
Hilarious. That is a 19 from both Farron and Nox. Gal got a 14. And the
Dude, it's
frog
one of the
got-
first times that this is the first actual combat where I've rolled above a 7.
Oh shit! I almost forgot to grab aggro. Also, you guys can can talk and strategize amongst yourselves as if you see fit.
I can't. The thing is, I can't reel it in, but I can do. Oh wait, I can reel it in.
Hold on.
And then
So what do we want to try and get it on land?
I mean, that would be best for Dasher.
Okay, so if everyone can back up a little
I
bit,
mean, you
I can.
say that.
Well, I just mean that. I mean, would that not be best for your attack style?
Breathing
I mean,
on
there's
it?
breath weapons.
Oh yeah, you do have your breath weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
but we have. I mean, I'm just wondering because it would also be technically easier to fight it, especially for me if it's on land.
That's true.
And it'd also be easier to see as well. So, like, if you take a step forward, do whatever you need to back so I can reel it in on my turn, or at least try.
So anyway, I started blasting.
We'll get to a minute. We'll get to a minute. So
Call
that
an
is
ambulance,
a-
but not for
Oh, yeah, I was
me.
gonna grab. How dexterous is this frog? Okay.
So,
Could be worse.
I get to use my brand new greatsword.
It's true.
I actually get to use my, pouch.
Alright. Either way,
Diving attack!
So either way, Dasher, as you're the first one to act, seeing the tongue quickly reel its way back into the water, It doesn't take long before you see emerging almost like a small island in this lake bed. You see this massive fucking frog.
It's within fighting range.
Hey,
That's weird. I only see the frog.
so moving 10 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to... Is this the cone or is this the... Yeah, that's the line. And we're gonna say it's going to be... force.
Okay.
So he just steps up, and as he does, the tier markings turn to calcite, while his eyes just turn a bright, vibrant amethyst violet, and he just
Ooh, fun.
launches a assault of force energy.
Yeah. As your mouth opens wide, aiming it directly at the water, there's a brief beep before there's a boom, almost this concussive blast of arcane energy just shoots out in the direction of the frog. And I believe it needs to make a
DC
14 dex save.
14
Ooh.
dex save.
How dexterous is how good is this frog at dodging? Let's see. That's 2. As it takes
Cool, it takes 10
10
damage.
points. And as you watch as the arcane energy sort of impacts with the side of the body, where you see a patch of orange, almost the kind of orange scales, for lack of a better term. Though obviously, clearly this is amphibian. Where that sort of mark of purple kind of impacts with it almost slowly starts to darken to this sort of blackish kind of violet. And it does not seem to do as much damage as you would have wanted it to.
It's adaptive! Dasher just yells that out.
Okay.
And
The rest of the people also see that. It's adaptive. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna...
What does that even mean?
Or at the very least, it does not. At the very least, it was resistant to that attack.
Okay.
Good to know.
Also, another thing to remember for all of this, you guys do have a singular free action that you can do on each of your turns.
Right. In the Discord on one of the channels, I think it's Public Archives, has a combat assistant.
Yes.
It's Private Archives.
Yeah, true, but I'll still go over it for the moment. You can spend your free action to either oh wait, shit. Hang on, sorry. Apparently the music did not loop. Big sad. Give me a moment.
Just
Oh no, it
making
did.
sure
Okay.
everyone knows that that's a thing. It's in
Yes.
Private Archives.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a step into the water.
And
I'm-
sorry. Sorry. There's more I was gonna say.
Okay. I will move back.
Yeah. I mean, you can still make your movement, but nonetheless, with the free action, you can basically choose to make a skill check, to either analyze, which that can be either analyzing an aspect of the environment of your surroundings, or analyzing potential abilities, resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities of the creature you are currently fighting. However, in the case of abilities, you can only make. You can only choose abilities. You will only be able to unlock access to identifying abilities after the creature has used them.
Okay.
However, you are still make a free. You are still able to make an action to analyze. To attempt to analyze any vulnerabilities, immunities, or resistances.
So we're going to Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Looking for weak spots as my free action.
Okay. In that case, that will be a. This would be a
Let me actually look at the stuff for this creature. This would be an Arcana check. Either Arcana or Survival.
Arcana or Survival? They're both the same. Nope.
You're very quickly taking a look at this thing, and you realize this is no regular frog. I mean, of course, looking at the fucking size of this thing. But one of the big things that tips you off is like, okay, yeah, the orange, the orange thing to the skin and scales, that might just be, some sort of condition or sickness it has. Wait, the pupils of the eyes are slits. Almost more reptilian in nature.
Almost draconic?
I don't know. You tell me.
Uh,
Either way, you doing your flurry of blows?
yeah.
Roll to pounce.
22?
That 22 absolutely hits. Roll damage.
4 damage.
That's 4 points of damage, okay. And the 6, unfortunately, misses.
We're going to Stunning Strike.
That's 5th level.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you guys are 3rd level, remember. Yeah, so the first one
Getting
hits,
close.
the second one misses. And as your fist impacts with the creature, you almost watch as the skin just kind of ripples a bit and kind of takes the blow almost like rubber. And once again, does not take as much damage as you would want it to.
Hey,
believe
we're gonna use a key fueled attack.
Expend 1 key point more per action, make 1 action. Or monk weapon as a bonus action. I believe Flurry of Blows.
Oh, never mind. I already used my bonus action.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Flurry of Blows is already a bonus action, so you could not do that, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I
Would
believe
you mind
that's the end of
stepping
your turn.
to the side just a little bit so I can drag this thing?
Yeah, no, I'm going to actually provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. In that case, it is going to use a tongue attack on you.
Cool. Does that count as a missile attack?
Nope, it's a melee attack. However, that is a 9 to hit, as once again, it opens its mouth wide, and you realize now, like, the tongue of this creature, like, after it's, now that it's out of the water and not getting rinsed off by the river, there's almost this kind of, like, thin, layer of, like, this blackish, either, like, saliva or ooze coating the tongue as it tries to go and, once again, suction impact with your back is like, fuck off me! As you manage to just...
Okay, I
pull it
have
off.
moved a total of 20 feet so far.
Mm-hmm. And is that the end of your turn?
Actually, no, I'm moving over here.
Okay.
As I'm going to tell Florp, get back.
Don't have to tell me twice! By the way, next up we have Nox.
Thorpe. Is this the one you were talking about?
Yeah. I think it has a taste for me.
Sounds about right. I am going to spin my shield a bit and use one of my boons
Okay.
to see if it might help me with the analyze process.
You want to use one of your inspiration to...
Not inspiration, one of the boons on my shield.
Oh.
I want to use Eye for Weakness on this frog.
Right.
How could I forget about that ability?
Oh yeah, my shield's pretty ballin'.
Sorry, did you write down what what
I
the
get to
ability
ID
does?
which 2 saving throws for this creature are the lowest.
Oh, okay. The lowest
yes.
ones would absolutely be intelligence and charisma. This thing is not bright.
Or charming.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he's not very dexterous either.
So I wanted to use that to assist me in like analyzing this frog in a nutshell.
I'm afraid while your shield does give you different information compared to what is
Yeah, I'm
normal,
just saying
so-
like that. I'm gonna use it as that action.
for flavor, yeah.
Yeah, like that's my analyze action
All right.
is to get
in
that
case,
information.
in that case, roll for me a Arcana check, either Arcana or Survival. For
Do
your
do
free
do
For your
do.
free action,
Tell me if this
natural
works.
20.
Oh, it
Now-
does.
Now if you get a natural 20 on an analysis check on a creature, you are actually able to predict certain abilities that it has not used yet, meaning you have access to a much higher pool. So,
Fuck yeah.
I'll see you turn on my light. Of course,
I
your
don't like
magic
this
shield-
guy.
Of course, your magic
Went
shield
after
comes in
Plorp
handy for
and
you.
tried to go after my burb.
Okay, so please choose between a vulnerability, resistance, immunity, or ability.
Ooh.
Oh, I see how it is. Slash
Ooh.
pout.
Sorry.
No, I was talking.
Immunity.
I was talking
Immunity?
to
Now, with a natural 20, I will also let you see this. As its mouth opens wide, incredibly wide, and you see firsthand, like, as this blackish, kind of covering on the tongue, reaches out to try to grab at Dasher before he gets the fuck out of Dodge. You actually manage to see, as the sunlight gleams in, the barest hint of this, like, violet topaz reflective kind of, substance in, like, the back of its throat, kind of lodged, in, like, the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're realizing wait a minute, that looks familiar.
That's a shard. That's a shard.
Yeah.
We got a shard
be. Do you
back
say
there.
that out loud?
I will in a second. Let him
This thing-
finish.
This motherfucker accidentally ate one of those.
Holy shit, we're playing Inuyasha.
We
Yeah,
already
so-
made that
so-
joke
so
several
this-
times.
did?
So
already.
this is
Yes.
a fucking corrupted dragon toad, presumably.
Yep. So what's it
Um,
immune to?
Considering if this is meant to be topaz of some kind, if
My
what the
sword is
original-
useless.
If the original shard was involving, it is immune to necrotic damage.
My
Okay.
sword is useless.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's Gal's, not
I'm
Gal,
gonna-
that's just antithesis.
I'm gonna shout out, boys, we need this frog. It's got a shard in the back of its throat, Dasher. And
Dasher's
please,
eyes immediately
use-
turn to slits.
please don't use necrotic damage on it. And with my action, I'm gonna clutch my chest,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, it's gonna get a little dark. And I'm gonna channel divinity.
Oh boy. Which one you using?
So my 30-foot radius orb has now appeared around us. It's a dome. Everyone within the dome.
Alright, let me add
It's
that
filled
real
with a dim
quick.
light. The sphere
Alright.
moves with me and is active for 1 minute.
Okay.
Anytime that we end a turn in this sphere, you get 1d6 temporary hit points.
Oh boy.
Plus my cleric
actually-
level. So technically I get a 1d6 plus 3 that goes to everyone.
Actually, can I? Yeah. Sadly, I can't actually make it so it's dim light easily within the sphere, but you get the idea.
That's okay.
Yes. Yeah. As this sudden sphere of twilight, as you mutter your incantation and just plant a hand on the ground, as this blackish indigo whirling spiral of energy starts to quickly expand, make its way out to encase everyone, including the frog, within this sphere.
He doesn't get any of my blessing.
Of course, I mean, of course not. But nonetheless, it's almost like all of you folks are contained within a sphere of twilight, as like these sort of galaxy wisps of indigo and violet kind of spiral past you, and like there's like the little glimpses of almost starlight. At
Now
the
that's a
very
whole
edges
lot
of the
better.
aura.
Oh, the sun was starting to really get to me.
Yeah.
That ends my
That's
turn.
right. That's the action. No, all right. In that case, Farron, you're up. Farron, yep. How you doing, buddy? This frog
Wait,
is.
did Gal want us
Alright.
to move back further?
Uh,
Yeah, I can push this thing up to 15 feet, so...
Okay, I am gonna move back while pushing the bird behind me back, a square or two.
I'll say because the bird is an ally, you do not need to make an action to you don't need to take an action to grapple it to move it.
It's 5 foot per square, right?
If you're going to be pushing it, it would be your movement would be halved if you're
Yeah, I'm just
the bird
moving
as
back
well.
10 feet then.
Okay, that's fine. That works. Yep, Farron,
Alright.
you're up.
Plug
bud?
this thing, friend or foe?
Damn, I'm last in initiative. Holy fuck.
I'd rather you not kill it. Also, sorry. Another thing, Farron. Forgot to establish this beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah. One of your, you can choose for one of your companions to go on the same turn as you, to basically synergize with it. However, the other creature basically will then be going right after you.
Oh, okay. I want to share mine with Aggro for because the Tycoon and Aggro duo will happen.
Okay. All right. So Aggro is basically your main companion for the sake of this. Noted.
Yeah. Right now. Okay. So Plor doesn't want us to kill it. All right. You said it was sick. We just need to take the virus out of it. So.
Hopefully. See if you can
all
knock
right.
it out.
All right. Since Gal is gonna take it to
The door's
shore.
inside it.
Okay. Farron says like, okay, we're gonna try our best, but there's something evil in it, and we're gonna try our best to take it out of it. And then you see Farron just like lock and load.
Wait, does that mean Tycoon and Aggro get temp HP as well?
Yep.
They would. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my
how much?
god.
How much temp HP is it for everyone again? Sorry.
I just rolled it. Everybody that ends their round within the sphere gets 4 temporary hit points.
Nice. I'll have to mark that for the companions, but yeah. Yeah, move that.
I'm trying to have Aggro grab Tycoon, so Tycoon can just start blasting from a distance.
Okay. So Aggro is gonna basically grapple Tycoon. However, for the sake of this, while grappling Tycoon, unfortunately their movement speed it will be halved.
Fair enough.
So they would basically grab Tycoon. Tycoon accepts, basically going up in his talons, and then which would then be 5 feet, and then they'd go up. Basically, then they fly up another 10 feet in the air above everything. Which I think is still okay. That is still unfortunate. Okay, yeah, but nonetheless, Aggro. Yeah, Aggro is just basically gonna stay back for now. It looks like they're trying to fly higher.
Okay. I'm trusting Aggro with that. As for me, since Aggro won't be in the way of like whatever Gal's gonna do, Farron locks and loads and starts moving back. Probably around here. Yeah, this is probably it. He's gonna try and shoot like a way through the body to shoot like the shard out, if that's even possible. Unless it's like under a thick layer of flesh, then
Yep,
he's gonna
it's
just have to knock it out.
It's basically lodged deep into like the side of the throat of this creature. You probably wouldn't be able to shoot it out easily.
Alright, so Farron's just gonna since it's a since Dasher's right next to it, Dasher, I'm gonna try and pull a Kumo. Once that shard is just enough to get outside, I'm gonna try and catapult it out of its body. And Farron will start blasting.
All right, roll me them bones. Roll shoot. That is 12.
Oh, that's the
which
damage.
No, that's the
Oh,
hit.
no, that's not the damage. Oh, that's the hit? Damn.
Yep, 12, which unfortunately misses. As the bullet kind of like, just kind of like it's weird. It kind of skids across the skims the side of the creature and kind of like half bounces off and just bloop, gets lost in the water.
Quick question: if it's is it lodged more into the throat or into like a stomach, like piercing skin?
It's for all intents and purposes, it's somewhere in the esophagus.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, that's. Unless you want to be brave.
I'm surprised that shard didn't get stuck in its eyeball.
Touche.
Oh wow. Yeah. Touche.
Nonetheless,
I know. I get the reference.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to, but yeah, because frogs swallow with their eyeballs. It's weird. But nonetheless, you doing anything else with your turn?
I blasted. I missed. I already used an action.
No, it already used its reaction to attack of opportunity, so never mind.
That it did.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I am good.
Yeah,
That is the end of my turn.
I did that on purpose.
Unless we still got enough movement and actions for like aggro to go even further up into the air.
It does. Aggro's turn unfortunately ends at this point because they're not in range to attack anything. Though at this point, Tycoon will take their turn after everything, and they are going to fly out of Aggro's grip. As Aggro just kind of like motions with their talon a bit to kind of toss him up in the air to get a bit of momentum as they start floating over this direction. Kind of just becoming a bit of
Farron's the zoner.
Bit of an orbiting turret.
Pew pew pew.
Let me actually check its flying speed. Got 30 feet.
Let it rain.
So in that case, gonna go up to about. Actually, what's the range on their thing? What's the range on their attack? Let me double check. Range of 30 feet. Beautiful. Okay. So in that case, yeah, they're gonna move out to about here. Oh, actually, no, they moved to here. In that case. As they... Oh, that's aggro. Perfect. And it is going to attempt to... it's going to start spinning one of the rocks it currently has within its orbit as it... And then bam! Slingshots it at the frog. Let me roll to hit. Loses its 4th strike. Which is a 15. A 15, which just barely hits. As it does 5 points of force damage, which is unfortunately halved because it is resistant, down to 2. But nonetheless, as you watch as the rock, the arcane-powered rock, just kind of impacts with the side of the body before it just bounces itself off, and similar to the bullet, just falls in the water. As Tycoon just looks disappointed.
Well.
Oh no.
Now it is the frog's turn. Let's see. Let's see. It can. At this point, it is going to jump. Up to around.
Oh no, it's a dragoon.
He fucking kicked me.
It is going
Bastard.
to. It is going to jump out of the water. Going high up into the air for a moment before everyone says like, "Hey, everything got a bit darker for a moment." What happens? Oh no! As everyone looks.
Wait,
up
it was
to see
already dark.
It's tanking the ground on top of us.
Yeah, as this thing is going to drop itself on top of all of you guys.
Of course.
And that is, I'm gonna need Nox, Dasher, Farron, and because it was a jump, Aggro, to roll dex saves.
Dex save.
Oh dear.
Wait, that was not.
That's a check. It's not a save.
That's
so
a check.
I'll allow a reroll for that.
Oh no.
Not a check. Oh,
That's
you
even
should
lower.
reroll, yeah.
All right, that's a. Oh no, Farron, you got a 17. That's a dex attack save. You're good. 17.
Did that
Wait,
load?
That's a 16.
It's a
oh,
16. I forgot to turn off blast. My
Oh right, yeah, it's a 16. Yep. It's still good. That is a dasher. That is a 6 for dasher. Nox, did you roll dex save?
I did, but for some reason it's not showing up. Give me 1 second.
Oh, there it is. It just showed up. It is
Okay,
also a
okay.
6. Unfortunate.
Hold up.
Indeed.
Hold up.
This would be hilarious. It is using itself as a ranged attack.
I'm afraid that's not how it works.
But wait, what if it was Gal doing it?
No, I'm sorry.
I can dream, can't I?
You can, but unfortunately, your dreams are not real in this world.
But what
Yeah,
if our
yeah.
But we gotta let her.
I will
dreams
make
be
a
dreams.
device that will make it.
Aggro is also gonna need to roll a dex save. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Those of you at home that probably cannot see the whole entire wall of text, I just put down the deflect missiles
Oh,
as a
aggro.
joke.
Oh, actually, dex save's pretty good. That's a nat 20 on the dex
Holy
save.
shit!
Which yeah, they're very quickly, avidly able to dodge their way out of the fucking path. Okay, so, in that case, everyone who failed, which was
Me.
yeah, Nox and Dasher, both of you guys are taking. I'm gonna pull out the iron dice. This is a big boy.
Oh, I see how it is. Bringing out the big boys.
Hey guys, my plan worked.
Oh my
Doesn't
god!
have friends, right?
As you
Besides
guys take
four.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
What
Hey,
the
it didn't even
fuck?
dent our temp hit points, yo.
Wait, we have 10 hit points?
Yeah, you do.
From the Twilight
Oh wait,
Sphere,
no,
as you-
Dasher doesn't.
yeah,
He didn't
as
end
all
his
of
turn
you
within the thing.
guys, as all of you guys are pushed. Oh, hang on, I have to do this. As all of you guys are pushed
Oh, right.
out.
You don't have them yet. Because I casted it on my turn.
I have to move Dasher.
You have to end your
over
turn in
here.
the circle.
Yeah, as all of you guys are basically pushed out to the side of where this massive frog impacts, but you managed to just barely get out by the skin of your teeth. Basically, right before the whole weight of this massive fucking frog impacts, as there's just a spray of dirt and mud as the ground kind of shakes around you.
I think half of the damage, right?
And that was
After succeeding.
And that was its movement to do a leap. Sorry, what was that?
I took half the damage because I succeeded, or
you don't take any damage if you in a success.
oh,
However, now at this point,
Perfect.
it is going to let's see. Now at this point, it is wow, it's got quite a few options to go for. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna roll a d8 to see which direction is this thing gonna try and do its business. Oh, that's the wrong. That's a d10, not a d8.
Wait, who's the 8th?
Gal is 1. Yeah, Gal is 1. Aggro is 2. Dasher is 3. Plorp is 4.
No, not Plorp!
Yeah, Nox is 5. The bird is 6, and then Farron is 7, and I'll just reroll 8s. And I rolled a 1. So
Oh, fuck you!
alrighty, it's gonna try and chomp ya.
Fucker.
That is a 15 to hit.
Misses!
Damn. As this thing tries to quickly reach out its mouth to try to clamp down on your body, you just barely manage to just no. Quickly just back up and just barely get out of the way as this thing just gets a mouthful of air as you manage to just quickly pull your tail out of the way from getting caught in this damn thing. And I believe that is its turn. Next up now, it is Gal.
Well, since Typhoon and I are taking our turn together, he gets the first shot to knock it prone.
Oh boy. In that case, let me pull up Oh, there we go. Also, why is the front? That's weird. Okay, roll 20 is just being weird on the. Why is it doing that on? Sorry, I just noted how the frog and also everyone is not in the places they should be. Hang on, did it change now? Okay, now it is. That's weird. Anyway,
It's fixed now.
yeah, that's weird. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that by next stream. As Typhoon is going to do a magical bolt to attempt to knock it prone, which an 18 hits. As it takes 4 points of cold damage. However, as it tries to impact the creature to knock it over, it just kind of like gets like tips to the side for a second before it just clamps its way back down. It is immune to being prone.
Interesting.
It is really fucking heavy. And nonetheless, it still takes the 4 points of cold damage.
Oh, so it's not resistant to cold damage. Very good.
The Timbervectus team lead cracks knuckles.
Indeed.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to cast a spell that I haven't used before.
Go on ahead,
Nice.
Frigid Strike.
Ooh. Tell me what it
Oh, boy.
does.
man. Could you click on it for me?
Yeah. And if John remembers how we remember flavoring this thing,
You know what? I'll let you narrate it.
alright. So, as he casts this spell, a serpentine eel-like lionfish extends over his shoulder and down his arms up to his greatsword as he swings.
Mm-hmm. This icy spectral blue sea serpent, bearing resemblances to the banded and the banded patterns and spines of a lionfish, they start to swirl and coil around the blades as it goes to make impact with the creature. And as it does so, the spectral cryogenic serpent goes to basically take a massive bite to rip a chunk out of this creature. As a 25 absolutely hits.
And it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Also, you call the blade Cursed Knight. Damn.
Yeah.
As is 20 points of damage total. However, actually, wait, hang on. Stupid question. You got your sword enchanted, did you?
No.
Okay. In that case, the slashing damage of the blade doesn't do as much as you'd wish it to. So then,
And
that
it needs to
would
make
be
a strength saving throw.
All right. That is a... Oh boy, that's a high number. That is a 22.
Okay, it is not restrained, but its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Good to know. As it takes that amount of damage... Okay, I'm about to do some math. That is... Okay. Yeah, and even though it is somewhat resistant to the attack, there is definitely a large hunk of flesh that is ripped out from the side of the creature and just kind of slaws off. As you see now, almost like underneath the surface, it's almost this black old kind of like crimson ichor kind of seeping out from the wound, as it did not like that.
Disgusting.
Okay, so I believe that ends your turn.
It does indeed. Oh, wait, my temp HP.
Oh, yep.
Also, Typhoon's temp HP.
That too. I will. That was a.
It
that
would
was 4
standard.
points.
It'd be the standard 4.
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
then that, okay, beautiful. So, I suppose in that case, actually. All right. In that case, Dasher, we're back up to the round. Nox, you're on deck.
Good to know.
Is its mouth open?
Do you do you want to force it open?
I mean, I'm just asking if its mouth is open.
Not currently, no.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a Capri Sun.
We're just gonna... Radiant.
Okay.
Let's go opposite. All right.
That's 2 points
As this time, Dasher's eyes just glow a golden white, and the tear streaks just turn into a sort of prism of color.
This almost prismatic quartz-like sheen, as all of a sudden, like a certain kaiju movie, this beam of energy just boop, and then boop, this beam of radiant, pure, prismatic white energy shoots out as you literally shoot a laser beam at this thing. It needs to
You
roll a
say
dex.
that he's quite possibly firing his butt.
I'm a fire in my butt!
Laser! Bwah!
God, that's a
dubstep.
I mean, that is literally what his breath weapon is based around.
natural 1 for the dex
Oh
save.
boy.
Ah!
I'm a roll for severity. Ooh,
Please
that's
be
a
high. The damage was
15.
actually low. Yeah.
Now an interesting note. Even though the breath weapon compared to what you're used to was admittedly pitiful, in comparison, you note that the area where the beam took impact, there's almost like this kind of bubbling, kind of festering burn wounds around where it made impact. It is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Cool. We're gonna do it again.
And also with the nat 1 on the save and pretty high severity, it is blinded.
I'm going to
until its
use
next
a key
turn.
point to do it again.
Oh boy!
Here I go killing again.
How fucking do it again?
I love murder.
That is another dex save. Which that
Sorry.
is a 6. Yeah, I know. There's someone's gonna do it. The 6 as it now takes 16 points of radiant damage. Okay, holy shit. As you second verse, same as the first, realizing kind of pulling on a second wind, the prismatic scale taint going down your eyes almost starts to glint even brighter, in despite of the twilight around you, as bright as the stars. And once again, bop, this beam, on a second beam of energy, right where in the same spot as the other. As slowly but surely, you're kind of boring a hole in the side of the cheek of this frog creature. Where if this thing could scream, it probably would, though instead you hear a bit more of a loud, guttural kind of grumbling noise. It did not like that.
And then as my free action, I'm gonna taunt it. Come on!
Roll for me roll me an intimidation check. That's a 15.
And that'll end my turn.
We'll see how the creature acts on its turn. Next up then, Nox, you're up. Farron, you're on deck.
Boy. Oh, also, Dasher, you now take your 4 temp points.
Oh, how do you run flanking rules?
Basically, as long as you are on the exact opposite side of where the creature should be. So, like, for Nox, you would have to be over here.
Yeah, but
However,
do you run it
Yeah.
advantage, or do you run it the way Monty runs it with
it
plus
is
2?
it is with advantage.
Good to know, good to know.
Which technically you would have had advantage with Farron on the other side, though you still hit, so it's fine.
I mean,
I would, first of all, like to once again get in between, or try and see if I can get the bird behind me, get in between the
Okay.
bird and the frog.
Okay. I
Get
will.
in between there.
All right. I'll say you can spend basically 10 feet of your movement because again it's an ally to basically grapple and move it basically down to the south and basically take its space. Oh, that's the
Yeah,
frog.
yeah. That's a frog. Get out of there.
Bagel.
And I am gonna shout to Plorp. Plorp, back up. Get out of its way. On my turn. And taking a note from Dasher
You
because
yelled at Plorp to run twice.
yeah, because I don't want her getting hurt.
That's
I don't want them getting
Actually, that's a
hurt.
good point. I never actually added Plorp's turn to initiative order. Which Plorp had a natural 20.
Nice. Go
God damn it.
Plorp.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Before me or after me now?
I'll just say for the sake of this, they'll be taking their turn after you. But still, I'll just say for taking their turn now, they're taking their turn to disengage and get the fuck out of here.
Yay.
With like their tail dragging behind them.
Farron, if this works, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor.
He looks to you.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
As the guiding
Didn't
bolt
work.
unfortunately just kind of shoots itself wide. As like the frog is keep kind of just trying to bite and kind of sweep at people with its legs as you're basically kind of cut off your balance as the guiding bolt goes wide.
Didn't work. Never mind. And as I say that, I'm going to use my bonus action to tap my breastplate
Mm-hmm.
and cast Shield of Faith
Oh boy! Could you click
on my
the
bird
spell?
friend.
Could you click on the spell for me?
Shield of Faith. Here it is.
My faith
Except
is
for
my
its breastplate.
shield.
Breastplate of faith, technically.
My faith is my shield. Yeah.
So now our little bird friend that I'm trying to protect has a +2 to their AC, and I don't have to use concentration to use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you kind of basically mutter an incantation, holding your holy symbol, lining it up with the emblem on your chest for a moment. You watch as the amulet for a brief moment flaps its wings, and with that flap, a sort of a twin pair of these spectral indigo butterflies, the same color as the galaxies around this aura, basically start to appear. And as both of them flap, they split themselves in twain, and again and again and again, until there is a swarm of moths, of magical ethereal moths, that fly their way over towards the bird-like creature, and start to orbit and spin around them to basically sacrifice themselves should the need arise.
Yes.
As the bird looks admittedly confused and a bit overwhelmed, but is just kind of like sitting there like, oh god, okay, this is fine.
You would think it would have run away by now.
It's the one that led me up here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Right, that is your
It's
bonus
still
action.
blind, right?
The frog, yes. And now, Farron, it is now your turn.
And now, Farron, technically you're flanking.
Alright. I was thinking, since now it's blind, I'm like, oh, I don't have to use the flashbang, thank god. Now it's all about how do I make this frog throw up. It's probably the best option.
Or knock it out to where we can get
Or
into
knock
its
it out.
mouth.
I mean,
Yeah, alright.
You don't know if it's weaker on the inside.
Trust me, if I had that idea, I would have done it. I don't have shocking grasp yet, or on me right now. Okay. So it's in its throat, trying to lunge. Alright.
Oh, actually.
Well, push comes to shove. Click clack!
What you doing? Oh, flintlock. 9! Once again, BAM!
Misses.
Turns out trying to shoot something in melee, pretty difficult. As much of a large creature as it is, trying to aim up the shot into a proper point to actually do some decent damage, you're like, hold fucking still before you just and it kind of just again like it basically nicks against the one of the ridges like above the eye, and it's just kind of like just basically kind of skids it a bit before just flying wide.
All right. Then I'll still use my movement to go further back. And since Aggro's already in the air, and that motherfucker blinded, of course go for the dive attack.
Aggro is just gonna fly up for a moment before just like a peregrine falcon, just fucking swan dive, Assassin's Creed, driving their way down, talons extended, ready to fucking cut a bitch.
Aim for the lips!
This is with advantage, because it's blinded. That is an 18, which absolutely hits. So this is going to do 7 piercing, plus sneak attack. That shouldn't be. That should be 2 points.
Oh!
Technically the crit does not count because this is just for sneak. This is just sneak attack damage. But still, that is now 9 points of piercing damage plus the dive, which is an extra D8, for a total of that's 9 plus 8, 11. No, not 11. Dear God. 9 plus 8. Brain. 17. Yeah, 17 points of I don't know why my brain just fucking shut off there. 17 points of slashing damage. Which is unfortunately halved, because even though they are familiar, it is still a non-magical attack. That is halved down to, I believe, that is 17 down to 7. No. Brain. Halved down to it would be halved down to 8 points of damage to the creature, as it basically just gets a long scratch down the side of its body, almost the one of the talons digging into the hole in the cheek that Dasher made earlier, and just pulling that wider, as even more blood just starts pooling, like this blackish kind of ichor just pooling out the side of the mouth, as it does not look happy. Frog.
We still got Tycoons.
Yep, and then we have Tycoon, which, how far away is the creature now? It's still in range, as once again, they briefly, they're just kind of hovering.
Can I actually have him, since it's using, like, rocks to project force, is there a way for Tycoon to shoot dust into the nose?
Not really, especially not at this range.
Alright,
If
fair
we
enough.
knock it out, I'll heal it back up.
Alright, shoot it it is!
Yeah,
I'm
either
trying
way,
to get eaten here.
yeah, Tycoon, just kind of drops down basically just so they're just above the water in order to magnetize up a river rock, to the side of their body as they start spinning it again, and just and then chuck it, as the rock just starts skipping across the water and making a direct pot shot right into the flank of this frog.
Eat it.
As once again, it is a 4 strike. Boing! As it shoots. Actually, we know if it's blinded. If it's blinded, is it melee attacks or all attacks? It is all attacks. So then that is a 15, which just barely hits.
Oh, wait. Shit, if that's the case, then wouldn't my guiding bolt have had advantage?
That is right, though. That was a 10 on both sides. So...
Okay. I was just
Yeah, it
curious.
was a 10 10. Yeah, you're good. Thank you for catching that, but still. Yeah, that is another 6 points of force damage, half down to 3. As once again, while it is minor damage, it is still chip damage, just, more just annoying and bruising the frog, than anything else. However, now, finally, it is the frog's turn. As now... it is going to attempt to... It is actually going to leap in a random direction. Because it can't see.
Its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet. So
Oop, that
Phew,
is
frog.
true. I wonder how that correlates to jumping.
fucking no.
I'll just say it reduces the jump length by 10. If that's not how it works, whatever. Fucking, I'm not doing the math. Either way, that is going to be. You know what? We'll roll. Actually, roll a d4. Actually, a d6 for all the cardinal directions. As it got a 3. So it'll be north, northwest. North, northeast, east. As it is going to attempt to jump this direction, attempting to try to flatten something, as Aggro is going to make another deck save.
You get attacks of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
All of you guys would.
Yes, we would.
That hits.
I think that's a yes.
For 9 points of damage total from Gal. The 10 unfortunately misses, however the 16 with the flail hits.
However, it's
Hold up,
1d8
hold up.
bludgeoning.
Did we find out what its actual AC is yet?
Well, let me.
No, we've been just rolling really high.
Okay, yeah, I'm not wasting that final key.
Okay.
It's not rolling
That being said,
the damage.
I wanted
Click on it.
wanted it
Click
to
on
eat
it
me,
in
guys.
the chat bar.
I
In the
clicked
what?
the word
In the-
flail.
in the- in the
I clicked
actual
the word
chat bar.
flail.
I
Yeah,
did.
the word flail in the chat. Oh, that's.
See?
Oh.
That's
Huh? Weird.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
lagging.
No, I clicked that.
Ah,
That's
it's
weird.
strange.
Yeah, you should. I was gonna say, you
Strange.
should be able to just click on the name of Flail in the chat bar in
That's
Roll20.
what I did.
That's weird. Anyway, that
Well,
is 2.
it's 1d8 plus strength.
Yeah, which that is.
So...
that
Can I
would
just
be-
roll a
that
d8?
Yeah, that would be a d8 plus 2. Yeah.
Wait, Nox is a +2 to strength?
No, I don't have a plus anything. It would just be
Oh,
5.
okay.
Oh, okay. So in that case, yeah, it would have been 5, which is halved to 2. Halved to 2 points of damage. As unfortunately, most of the attacks just kind of start bouncing off of its rubbery, squishy hide, shocking the blows. As now Aggro got to make a dex save. Dex pretty high, but we'll have to see. That is a soft 20. Yep,
20.
Aggro's fine. Aggro's fine as they just quickly, but basically dodging to the left, dodging to the right, as this thing is trying to fucking target something.
I'm sorry.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Alrighty,
I would
and
love it.
now it is blind.
Everybody,
Um,
clap your hands is just Farron and Nox high-fiving over and over and over
It is
again.
blind, though it can hear. I'll say high it goes for Aggro. Low it goes for. Actually, wait. Hang on. How many people are within distance?
I mean, I was trying to taunt it.
True, but now
I
it's
can't
blind.
see you.
Yeah.
Like I probably would have been yelling this whole entire time.
Still, nonetheless, because of the blind, and it's currently confused, it's going to attack randomly. Unfortunately, but
It is an animal.
True. So that is, roll me another. I'll roll a. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys, don't talk about me like that. I know I'm an animal, but not that
I'll
bad.
roll a d6.
Damn.
And that is
Hey,
a 6,
you're
so it's
busy.
going to go for Farron.
Oh shit.
That is going to be a tongue attack. against
you're a
you
hard
with
worker.
disadvantage.
Buzz, buzz.
Busy bee.
Buzz, buzz,
First
buzz.
roll.
Buzz,
Pretty high.
motherfucker.
Second roll. That is an 18 to hit.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Even at disadvantage, shit.
Yep, first roll's a 17, second one, actually, sorry. First roll plus its mods was a, oh god, it was, basically the first roll was above a 20, the second roll was, a
It hid.
Yeah, either way it hits, unfortunately.
Yep. How much damage?
As you take...
Let it be 4.
That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning
Subtract
damage.
4 of that from your temporary hit points.
So that's just 6 points.
Alright.
So that's just 6 points of damage to your hit points. And I'm gonna need you to make a strength save.
Uh-oh.
By the way, when it comes to that temp HP, because I ended my turn,
Ooh. So,
do I
uh,
gain HP and then temporary hit points, or do I just gain
no, it's
temporary
just
hit
temp
points?
HP. It's
Just
just temp
temp.
HP.
Okay.
It doesn't
And it
kill.
refreshes
doesn't kill.
every round that you end up
Yep.
in that circle.
So, so Farron, with a 4 on the
Yep.
fail a strength save, you watch as the tongue quickly just suctions onto your midsection. You're like, oh shit! You try to dig your heels into the ground, trying to hold back, but eventually use control, and you get pulled into the frog's mouth, and it is going to use its reaction to swallow.
All right.
Stab it in the eye.
Just tell me when it's my turn on this one. I
Go
gotta
size
think for
just
it.
shrink into its body.
Mm-hmm. So... alright, so yeah. So that first is gonna have to basically attempt to make a bite attack against you to force yourself deeper into its body. I'll say this isn't a disadvantage because you're in its mouth. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good.
That is a 15 to hit.
Oh no, I got hit.
Okay.
I have like a 13 armor class.
Oof, that's rough. Either way,
Yep.
That's rough, buddy.
then you're going to take another. Oh boy. As you take another 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and all of you guys watch as basically, as Farron is gripped by the tongue and pulled into their mouth, and you can only see basically the legs dangling out. Before as it kind of turns basically its head in several directions, eventually you watch as it kind of readjusts Farron in its mouth, and the eyes kind of scrunch in, and Farron is swallowed. So,
No, it's my action.
God damn it,
you
that's what I wanted.
You are currently both blinded and restrained. Though technically you have total cover against any effects outside of the creature.
It's true.
But nonetheless, we shall see what happens on your next turn, as now you are inside the frog.
Mm-hmm.
Put you here. Beautiful. Alright,
Yep.
in that case, Gal, you're up. Farron just got eaten.
Alright. Gal's gonna have Typhoon move forward, and then he's gonna say, how about we, light things up a little bit?
You know it! And, not yet. Typhoon.
Lightning bolt!
Yep, Typhoon is going to do a lightning bolt attack. Which is a 12, which unfortunately misses. As you watch as lightning starts to crackle on Typhoon's icy wings, and as this sort of basically bolt of electric energy comes out of Typhoon's mouth, it kind of arcs sideways, like kind of arcs off to the side and kind of impacts into the dirt next to the frog, as it just kind of keeps, just readjusting itself to try to get, Farron deeper into its stomach. It's like, God damn it!
We'll work on that. Alright,
It's
my turn.
It's blind! It shouldn't have... Whatever, yeah, you go hit it.
Fuck you, frog.
That hits.
And Gal's gonna shout at Farron if you can hear him. Activate your armor, idiot!
I was planning on that.
As it takes, that is 2 plus 6, so the total of 8 points of damage.
Meanwhile, Nox is like, I already did.
Yeah, And I will
Not you.
I will announce at this point
sorry,
it is
sorry.
I will announce at this point it is bloodied.
And
As
Gal put in the work.
you once again dig your blade into the creature, as the teeth of this spectral sea serpent really start to basically rip and tear going along the route your blade takes into this creature, and sort of making up for the lost damage somewhat that the resistance of this creature's hide has.
Side effect of Gal's build, it apparently has a really high DPR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hurts.
He hurts good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
are you
that's
doing
my turn.
anything else with your turn? All right. So in that case,
I'll have Typhoon. Actually, I'll have Typhoon move like kind of away again.
yeah,
Don't
Typhoon's
want
just
to
gonna
have her too
basically,
close.
yeah, don't want to get in the range of that tongue. And in that case, as all of you guys kind of watch in horror, as Gal is trying to hack and slash at this thing, trying to force this thing to vomit, as Farron is now remaining within this massive dragon toad thing's stomach. I'm afraid we'll have to
Isn't
end the
there like a
session.
mechanic where if enemies
God
take
damn
a
it!
certain amount of damage in a turn?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm afraid we're gonna have to end the session for tonight. It's already 40 minutes
gonna
straight.
forget.
We'll
Yeah,
have to
no,
save-
we ran 12 minutes over.
Yeah, I'm afraid we'll probably have to pick up the combat next time. Yeah, just Farron as they just the mouth closes over Farron as they get brought deep into the belly of the beast.
I already know what Dasher's doing the first thing next section. Gonna try to see if he can actually climb into that cheek hole.
Gal's used to watching people get
Gross.
eaten.
I mean, you said that there's now a huge hole in his
Gross,
cheek
but
now.
it's something you could try.
Either way, I'm sticking my head in and breathing in.
Can I ask a favor?
Hmm.
Can I hear the cute burp sound again?
Okay. Where is the little boy? Yeah, because I technically have 4 different audio, clips for this guy.
What are you
assume
talking
Gal-
about? The cute little guy's right here.
Well,
I
there's
assume
several
Gal
cute little
didn't-
guys.
Wasn't phased by by Farron getting eaten.
Also, the cute little non-binary pal is right over here.
Yeah!
Mhm.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Happy cute burp
I
sounds.
made those in Audacity.
Actually,
Also, by the way, Dasher, you need to know that Chad agrees Frog Ballistic Missile is a good ring. It's got a good ring to it.
Frog ballistic
Yeah.
missile.
Chat, sorry that we didn't take a break.
Yeah. Still, I mean, we got too into it. We got deep into the role play, and now we got our first big combat in a while.
And now I'm
And I'm
getting
sorry-
deep into this frog.
You just managed to bloody it. However, Farron is currently being digested.
and I'm
So-
sorry I had to leave partway through the session. I
You're
had
good,
an
you're
emergency.
totally fine. Yeah, real life
Yeah.
comes first.
No, I'm apologizing to the viewers.
Yeah. Well, don't
That's
apologize to them. You don't have to apologize to them. Fuck them. Fuck the No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Viewers, you're
No.
great. I love you. Don't get me wrong.
You apologize to
Bitch,
me and
bitch, I respect
Viewers
the
are
viewers
friends.
enough to apologize.
Viewers are friends, not food.
I know.
Man, I'm
I'm
just trying to
totally-
make this frog sneeze,
Unless they
man.
join the Discord, in which case they're fresh meat.
Much like Farron is currently.
Speaking of which, we have a Discord.
Indeed we do.
Yeah, come hang out.
Yes, there is a link to the Discord in the About section of the Twitch channel for the Grotto. It's quite a chill place. We're probably going to be moving over to General after this and taken care of, because people probably going to want to talk about this, and also probably to play more Pixelmon, which has since also caught everyone by storm. But I digress.
Don't judge me.
How dare
Except
you.
me, because I've been actually staying away from it because I have other things I need to attend to.
That's
game-wise.
fair.
You're
Right.
stuck in Elden Ring. Have fun.
Mhm.
Actually,
That's totally fair.
I'm not playing Elden Ring right now.
You're fucking what?
I'm not playing
nonetheless.
Elden Ring right now. I'm
Then
playing
why don't you
Borderlands
win
3 with
Pixelman?
friends. I'm
Nonetheless,
playing
Uh,
Borderlands 3 with
But-
friends,
but
as well
before-
as Halo
Before we head off,
Infinite.
back to my question
Yeah, okay.
earlier that didn't get answered. There is the mechanic, right? If you do enough damage, it'll spit out the creature.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
We gotta fuck around and find out, boys.
God
So
damn,
I have a
freaking-
question.
This will probably be the last question, and then we'll start wrapping up things.
If my head is inside the creature as I breathe, that's an auto hit, isn't it? Mechanically speaking, because it can't dodge while I'm inside it.
Yeah, but mechanically that's broken.
It would be, we'll talk about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
That's literally why I wanted to get eaten.
I'm not.
Yeah. Either way, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Nonetheless, either way, on top of the Discord, there is also a YouTube channel, youtube.com/natureclaws, which I keep forgetting to add to the Twitch. Probably do that today or tomorrow, something at this point. Someone remind me. But yeah, that is where all the VODs will be posted up. Unfortunately, we've been a bit delayed. Backlogged a bit with all the episodes from this week, though at least the VODs should be available on Twitch here. But nonetheless, those will probably be up by the end of the week. For those of you who end up missing the VODs here on Twitch. But nonetheless, I suppose then without further ado, let's
Follow me on Twitter @MonoWithTheMouth, because I'm probably gonna start posting all the memes I make there.
Ooh! Oh God, we're gonna. If you want
Meanwhile,
to see Resident Shitpost, Mono exists.
Hi.
All right, and then without further ado, let's see who we have available to raid.
Ooh. Hold up.
Let's
Let me
see.
look at my follows list.
Let's see. Shenpai, MCDM, Joe Cat, Zoran. Who are you?
Let's raid. Oh, how about we got Cap Crab is streaming again.
Hold up.
Streaming?
I need to check my Twitch.
Sailor Midgard is streaming with 7 viewers.
You know what? Are there any other low number?
So there's a VTuber who's a friend of mine. Basically they're a friend of Mew the Jellycats. Named Lone Wolf Lock. He is currently streaming with one. They are currently streaming with 1 viewer.
Lone Wolf Lock.
All right.
All just one word?
Lone Wolf Lock. Lock has an E at the end.
They're playing Final Fantasy 14?
Yes.
Flood the gates.
Oh, their VTuber model's really cute. Okay. Alright,
that is their chibi form, I'm pretty sure.
Fair, but nonetheless, that is really cute.
Unleash the snakes of war!
That'll be our raid message.
I guess, sure.
Not the
Oh wait, no, we found
snakes,
Kevin.
Guys.
Oh yeah, we found Kevin! Alright, Lone Wolf.
Don't release
They will
the
have no
snakes on
idea
friends.
why we are doing this.
Alright.
Oh, we found Kevin?
Alright.
Yeah.
The raid
found-
has
remember
begun!
Let the
Kevin-
games begin.
Kevin's the name of the bird.
Are we naming the bird Kevin at this point? Is
We
that
are
what we're
not
doing?
naming the bird Kevin. The
No,
bird is
it's
my
just-
friend.
No, I'm just making a joke because the bird from Up was named Kevin.
The guy named
Alright.
Kevin isn't my friend. No, it's kidding.
Alright, what are we naming the bird then before we
Not
head
naming
off?
it Kevin.
Its name is not Kevin.
Yes.
Come on. That's kidding.
Okay.
Do we want to name them Kev?
No.
Well, that's worse.
Ken?
They're currently rating.
No.
Okay.
Doug!
Who are you people?
You know what? Wobble.
No, it's my friend. I get to name him.
Alright then.
Their
Alright then,
chirp
Nox, what
literally sounds like a wobble.
No,
You just
it
hear
is not.
gurgling from the
Enjoy
frog's
Wobble as a name.
gullet. And the frog's esophagus.
Farron's becoming
He's
Merlin.
trying to name it.
Alright,
I mean,
well,
I was
fine.
trying to
God.
get eaten. I was trying to get eaten so that I could basically just take the shard and breathe at the same time.
Alright, anyways.
That was
Don't
my
be
plan.
jammed in there,
Wait,
yo.
Dash
Anyways,
is breathing all the
anyways,
time.
let's go check out Lone Wolf Lock. They seem pretty chill. Their model's adorable.
Let's go.
Yes, go now. Be free.
To Camelot.